Teach, travel, transform, it's the Nelo life. Living large, stacking cash, no struggle, no strife. Travel far, live well, keep your health in sight. Nelo life, yeah. We're soaring high. Welcome to the Nelo life, where dreams take flight. Membership exclusive, make your future bright. Travel for pennies, yeah, you heard that right. High-end health products, keep your mind and body right. Wholesale pricing, we got what you need. From travel to wellness, we plant the seed. Share the secret, watch your wealth exceed. Financial freedom's here, let ambition lead. Teach your friends, show them how to rise. Nelo life's the key, open up your eyes. Transform your path, reach for the skies. Together we're stronger in this enterprise. Some membership, change lives for good. Build a network in every neighborhood. Financial freedom's not just a word. With Nelo life, soar like a bird. From the grind to the shine, we redefine. Nelo life, living grand, it's our prime. Empower others, it's more than a sign. Teach, travel, transform, it's our time. Teach, travel, transform, it's our time. Teach, travel, transform, feel alive, join the movement, come take a dive. With Nelo life, it's your time to arrive.
Hello, everyone. I hope all of you are having a fantastic day today. Today, we're just going to take a little break from On Passive since they're just kind of doing the same thing. And we're just going to pivot a bit and we're going to be talking about Nelo life. This should be an interesting stream. Hello, Jens. Good to see you. And Violet is here. Good to see you. And Albs is here. And so is Curious Artist. Yay, On Passive for the win. On Passive is down for 3 weeks on Friday. But today we're going to be talking about Nelo life. Nelo life was brought to our attention because people in On Passive were promoting it. So it is kind of loosely related. But it's an interesting company for sure. So, good old Nelo life, actually. I don't know if that one's going to work for this. Good old Nelo life is a typical multi-level marketing company like we cover over here on this channel. And like On Passive, it's actually in pre-launch. And it has been in a pre-launch for quite a long time when I came across it. So this is their website, and I've actually covered the entire website before in a previous video where we sort of went over what it was exactly, who this lovely Eric dude is, and his connections, their connections, I should say, to Transact Card, which was another scam that was also very, very interesting to kind of dive into. So we looked at both Nelo Life and Transact Card and why they're connected and all of that in another live stream. It's up on my channel. It's probably a couple months back, so you have to scroll a little bit, but I promise you it's on there. So go and check that one out if you haven't after this one. Otherwise, you'll be like, how come Queen isn't going over the website and stuff? It's because we already did. But we are going to briefly talk about some things to do with the website today. Hi, Joe. Good to see you. Nelo Life. Next scam for the LCs. Yep. Oh, that looks like such a happy family on the beach. So this is straight up from their website. And it says, why Nelo? Why now? Says affordable services, billions use every day, proven leadership worldwide to grow Nelo, 24 time zones, 24 hours a day working for you, unified business incentive philosophy, supporting all digital and fiat currency options for all experienced leadership. Field-centered communication, an incredible worldwide timing to take immediate action. Common sense, scalable business for only $55 a month. Pathway to profitability is simple to follow in any country. And on the post of this that I found, someone had added to it, it made me laugh a little bit. They said, there is nothing to Nelo Life's MLM opportunity other than paying $55 a month to qualify to earn on recruiting others who pay the same. So it started very much like on Passive, where people were just kind of paying for a membership in the pyramid, if you will. You might need that wine today. You might need it. Yes, go grab a whiskey, Violet. We do not condone drinking on this channel. Please drink responsibly and do not drink and drive. Disclaimer. Don't come for me. Fiat currency going into sovereign citizens now? Well, yeah, probably. Probably not far off, Joe. I mean, there's quite the crossover, isn't there? Lousy punctuation with random capitalized words. Red flag. It was the worst run-on sentence I've ever read in my life. I mean, the whole thing pretty much is one sentence. You know? I mean, Jesus. But that's kind of how they were first promoting the opportunity. So they have kind of two memberships, okay? So the first membership that you can get, just because we're going to recap a little bit of what this is before we go watch a training video, which is from April. This is their customer-only lifestyle membership. That's what it's called. So you have to pay to be a customer here, which I'm not too fond of. Does anyone know what that sentence means? No. No, it's just a bunch of buzz sentences that MLM companies use, all thrown together into a big run-on sentence. That's all it is. Where have I heard this sort of language before? Still, it's only $55 per month. A bargain. It takes skill to make run-on sentences like that. It must. Some kind of skill, Joe. I don't know what the skill is, but it's a marketing blur. Translates to, we great, you give money. Pretty much, yeah. So as you can see, for $59 a month, what a steal, you get the life shop, you get life travel, life streaming. You don't get the next thing. You get earn Nelo rewards points. So I guess every time you purchase something, you're earning some reward points. And you can be a part of a customer referral program. And that's kind of very similar to just an affiliate link, I believe. And it kind of goes into a bit of detail here, down at the bottom in some small print, of course. So that's called like a life shopper. And life shop only enrollment options. This package includes access to the Nelo Life shop, customized replicated website, online back office access, digital marketing resources, special offer, $30 total for year one, $10 a month thereafter to join. And then it says this does not include any access to lifestyle membership or its benefits, because you can get the business Nelo Lifestyle affiliate for $59 a month. And I guess afterwards it would normally be $40 a year, but you get 50% off your first year's affiliate fee. So the first year, it would be the $20. And I'm just kind of like, oh, wow, what wonderful. And with this one, you get the life shop, life travel, live streaming, which I'm sure these things probably mean nothing to you. You're like, great, what are those things? I know. Same. Uh life elevated, again, they don't include that. Then you get to earn Nelo rewards points, just like if you're a customer. But in this one, you also get to earn commissions, of course, because you're joining as an affiliate and MLM Hunt in this. You also get the customer referral program, and you are a participant in the Unified Global Community Build, which I'm sure you're like, oh, yay, I can't wait to participate in that for sure. That sounds great. Sounds great, you know? Oh, I go old school, all the way back to 1933. My favorite stock account is a Godfather soft sit movement. Yes, you do. I like purple hair chick in their graphics. Pro tip, anybody with the Nelo Life Guy's haircut is lying and stealing from you. It's the old scammer haircut giveaway, is it? But yeah, I guess you get a few extra things. The big thing, of course, is that you get to earn commissions if you're obviously an MLM Hunt here. So a basic enrollment affiliate, all right? You get a website-only enrollment option, and that package includes customized replicated website for 12 months, online back office access for 12 months, digital marketing resources, which I'm cool, thanks, $20 a year for the first year, and then again $40 a year thereafter, it says. And then it says this does not include any access to lifestyle membership or its benefits. So it's like, I guess in order to be a Hunbot in Nelo Life and really make the big bucks, you would then have to pay out extra money, more money, to then get whatever this lifestyle membership thing is on top of everything else. So I guess you're kind of paying for both, you know? There was an on passive founder crossover with all of them. But do they have trivia and do they have prayer circles? Pretty much. Is it bad that I compare every other MLM scam with on passive? No. When I first got into anti-MLM, I probably compared them all to Sensi and It Works because those are the ones that I had personal experience with. So if you're into the on passive content, it would make sense that, you know, it's kind of your favorite MLM, if you will. So then you're going to compare them all to it. Also, I feel like on passive is just a really good example of a company doing everything wrong in every way possible. But I feel like no matter what, everything is going to be better than it. That might be the only downside of that. So this is their MLM payment plan. As you can see, their global pay plan. And then they say check match. I'm like, okay. So as you can see, there are 5 levels, which again, if there's more than 3, it's automatically an MLM, you know? Yeah, like your favorite MLM. You know, I feel like most people have a favorite one. It doesn't mean you like it. It means, you like to watch the content on it. It's the one that you probably know the most about, most knowledgeable on. Maybe you have personal experience with it somewhere, you know? So for you, it would be the one that you would compare to all of the other ones, right? It kind of makes sense. You know, for most of us, it's one that we've probably done before. I will never join any business that can't save humanity. My favorite is Enagic. They popped my MLM cherry. I would love to cover them more, but every single time that I cover the Brobots, they strike my channel and give me problems. So I wonder if there's a way we can do it without. Anyway, we'll figure it out in future. But as you can see, this beautiful thing here claims that this person here would be making $4,800 total, I guess, a year. And then they have in small print under it, for illustration purposes only, no income guarantees, which I don't believe that counts as a good disclosure on your income disclosure statement. Like, I don't think that that's all you put. You usually have to say what a typical person would be making in this. So that's why it's usually a little paragraph in small print on these. But I guess they're trying. But it's just one of these crazy matrix systems. I was having a very hard time trying to like figure it out. Like it's very very confusing. But luckily for us, we're gonna hear a trading call. So it should explain all of it to us, of course. So then I was kind of like, okay, so what are they selling? Because we were already aware of these traveling packages, and in my last video on them, they were trying to sell a travel package for Cancun, Mexico, to go to the Princess Riviera, which just happened to be where me and my husband went for our honeymoon. And I was like, even with inflation, it shouldn't be this fucking expensive. What is going on? And went and looked it up and realized they were way overcharging for this trip, which wasn't surprising. Hello, Jelly. Good to see you. It wasn't surprising, but I was like, what else are they selling? Because they have opened up to sell all kinds of health and wellness like products. As you can see here, your Life Shop savings. This is what it looks like if you join one of those lovely packages that we just discussed. You get this kind of discount. And then that's what the products would cost in the white if you're not joining and you're just a customer buying one time, I guess. But the weird thing is, I can't get public access to their shop. So if you're not joined into Nelo Life under one of these packages, paying like $59 a month, okay, then you can't even browse their products and see all of these products here. And like read the ingredients, go through them all. Always a red flag. Always a red flag to me. I don't want to join and then see the products. I want to see the products to decide if you have the products I want, so that I can then join. So I didn't like that. I find that sort of sketchy, if you will. That's just kind of sketchy. I do not like that. Yep. Bamboozle the marks to get them to sign on, expecting money while having to pay money. And like, I don't like that either, because if you're going to join as a distributor, right, you should know what products are. And I've said this about even on Passive before. Like, you can't just tell people to join on to sell stuff and then have them not know what products they're going to be selling. Like, that's insane. Sure, you could have some new products coming out in the future that maybe they don't know about, but they should be able to go and research the products and know the products that you have before they agree to join on. So I just, I always purchase my supplements from sketchy MLMs. Right? Right? Oh, that's kind of fun. Welcome to my MLM Anonymous meeting. Are you guys nuts? That's a saving on almost $40 on the super immune booster. I'm joining. Yeah, see, I had to look a little bit in order to just find an example of the products. Because like I said, when you go to their website, you can't just go like products and start browsing through stuff. But this is kind of what they're selling. So they have Nelo gear. Beautiful, beautiful dresses in there. You can ask the recovering Hunbot all about that. Then there's a health and wellness bunch of products, which I would argue I just kind of showed you. I believe that would be the example of like this kind of stuff. This is health and wellness to them. Things like this, those sorts of vitamins. Then we have personal care, which appears to be like shampoo, deodorant like things, that kind of stuff. And then hero products, which I can't really know much about, but it does appear that the hero products might be making a bunch of illegal medical claims. So there's that. So this is about paying money for the privilege to buy Chinese research chemicals. Nice. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. You know? Just print out their catalog pages and take that printout to your local drugstore for comparison, right? I feel like the thing about MLM products is that they are usually more expensive than drugstores or what's on the market because they usually have to pay at least 5 levels of MLM hunts with every single sale. So, in order to make profit and be able to do that and etc., run their business, they make it twice as expensive. I can't see Red joining Nelo Life. Their website looks a bit simple and doesn't have many scroll bars or buttons or colors. It's not as colorful. Not as. Hello, Chris. Yes, you pay a monthly fee to get a discount on inferior products. And I don't like that you don't know all of the products. Like, this is all I can really find is what kind of products I'm going to get. But I don't get to flip through these and look through, except for their Nelo gear. That they have public. But any of the other ones, I cannot see. And I cannot read the ingredients. I just don't like it. Then there was this post, which was posted up, which I just gave me icky feelings. And it says, hey, Nelo Life. Nigeria is not just on the Nelo Life map. Many rank advancements are coming this month. Huge thanks to all who are contributing to this success. And I'm just kind of wondering who they're going, are there going to be a lot of people buying travel in Nigeria? I mean, maybe. It seems kind of predatory. Like On Passive does when it goes into places like in South Africa and PNG and stuff, Gave me the same sort of feeling when I saw that. I was like, oh yeah, no, I hate this. I don't like this at all. So they're just as predatory as On Passive, I would say. And like I said, they don't have a whole shit ton of products. So they're selling travel and then basically what I've shown you. And that's really it. So the main gig here is people buying the memberships. So technically you are just recruiting people to buy memberships for the chance to buy the products, which just, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Hi, Sam. Good to see you. I get started competing company reselling the same products I bought retail much cheaper. And it appears that it's not Nelo Life products. So they're like getting products from other places and then reselling them. It's bizarre. It's bizarre, but they're not Nelo Life brand products. So it's very confusing. I'm like, what's going on over here with that? I think the big thing we need to ask with any new MLM is how many webinars do they post per week? Well, apparently quite a few. Hello, little Miss Lulu. Good to see you. So they are doing webinars, and they have been. But before we get into the webinar that I want to show you, because I think it's an interesting one, and I don't know if it's public on their page anymore. I want to take you over to the Trust Pilot here. Let's just go over here for a moment, because it appears that also, like on Positive, they're doing a lot of fake reviews. And now the only trip that I've seen them have for sale is the one to Cancun, Mexico, because again, they're not very open about what they're selling over here on their website to the public, which is bizarre. Um, but they've really only just launched this year, and it appears that 94% are 5-star reviews. They have a 4.7 rating, which is interesting. 3% are 4 stars, and 3% are 1 star. I mean, it is new, so not too many people have heard about it. It's not, being talked about by all the anti-MLM creators or anything. I'm sure that the 1 stars will grow as people are there. But let's just go through some of them. So let's do some 4 stars, because that's, you would hope that those aren't just Hun bots. But April 21st, 2024. 4 stars. This is still in the pre-launch phase. This is still in the pre-launch phase. It is showing great promise. I love the membership piece of this. I also love the philanthropy piece. Okay? To be honest, I can't wait to see what all comes to fruition for this lifestyle membership platform. And I'm like, that's a weird thing to be selling, a lifestyle membership platform. Just sounds weird. They got one bad review, posted it in the Facebook group, and told everyone to go leave a good review. Yes. Yes. If it weren't for fake reviews, they would have no reviews at all. They wouldn't have 5-star, 4-star reviews. I feel like Ash is holding on past the back like anyone else would have been able to get a merchant account and fork at least one open source product. Only Ash can be this dumb. Probably, as long as it's without Ash. So their date of experience was April 1st, apparently. All right, so that's a 4-star in April. Okay. This is another 4-star. It's also April 21st, 2024. Interesting. A review title. I guess they couldn't think of one. So far, so good. Things are happening well. And I guess their date of experience was the day before. Interesting, right? Lifestyle membership platform comes from the same book of BS as socialism with a human face. Here's a 5-star review. This one's June 30th, 2024. Huge savings on our trip to Alaska. I love the deal that we got on our trip to Alaska. Our 10-day cruise land package saved us $1,400. I am also saving a lot of money on the supplements that I am already purchasing each month. I could not be happier with my Nelo Life lifestyle membership. That was in May 2024. So, pre-launch, April 2024, and then you're telling me that in May of 2024, even June of 24, all of a sudden they're giving out 10-day cruises that you've already bought and got on and saved money with in order to give a 5-star review. That's okay. All right. Also, like, how many months have you been buying supplements? Like 2 then? Because they were still pre-launching a couple months before this, but all right. All right. Here's one. And see, their date of experience is June 24th. 5 stars. The best remedies for a healthy lifestyle. I was raised in Hawaii on natural remedies. I attribute my healthy life due to this upbringing of hardly getting sick at all. I finally found a company that provides the quality of the best remedies to maintain my healthy lifestyle at this point in my life away from Hawaii. Thanks to Nelo. Okay. Oh wow, save so much on my supplements. I could afford a trip to Alaska. Amazeballs. It'd be $59 a month, Chris. Here's one, and their date of experience is also June 24th. Interesting. Interesting. 5 stars. Awesome supplements. Very satisfied with my vitamin purchases. It is difficult to find quality supplements delivered in a timely manner. You're right, there's not like 500 different ways to get them on the internet at all. Feeling great with the daily vitamins and magnesium supplements have helped my muscle spasms at night. Grateful for Nelo Life. Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. 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 5 stars again. And now their date of experience was in July. It was on July 15th, which is interesting because we have found a time traveler. They wrote this on July 14th. So, yay, look, here it is. Time traveling must be real. 5 stars. The company continues doing well and such a nice company. Thank you for that, Shyla. And let us know more about some of your other time travels. So I had to go and search out how many 1-star reviews there were and filter it out to find them. And I've got them all for you here. May 13th. 1 star. Terrible company scam. Terrible company, incredibly expensive, you get nothing for it. Upline said monthly fee will not charged until 27 people in Matrix, but charged anyway. Stay well away. Scam. So I don't know if his upline lied to him or if maybe that's the way that it was supposed to go, But that's interesting. So I guess people have been paying $59 a month every month that they've been in this thing. And it's been going since the beginning of the year. Here's a 1-star review from April 2024. Smells bad. Red flags everywhere. Community to become a travel agent, because that's how it was originally marketed, was that you were joining it just to be a travel agent and get cheap discounts to travel, and then you sell them to your friends. These reviews were written by the Unpassive Marketing Department. Does seem to be some crossover, right? This is all those reviews on Glassdoor rating how it is to work at a company, and the Unpassive founders leave reviews about how it's a great company, right? Right? But yeah, you were supposed to be a travel agent. So it says, however, if you carefully watch their YouTube videos, it seems to be a pyramid. Pure multi-level marketing business. They don't focus on the products at all. They will focus on words like ecosystem, transformation, and transparency to vaguely describe the business, but it's all about recruiting more people into your pyramid and making more passive income. Explaining the compensation matrix, that's a red flag. And I'm like, look at that. Look at that. Look at the public knowing their shit. I love it. If you check their leader's history, it will direct you to a former pyramid called Transact Card, aka Finmore. We stand Monty now. 2 well-known businesses that failed horribly. Google it. Yes, please do. And then think about donating to BehindMLM.com. And their date of experience was April 18th, 2024. And I'm like, yeah, no, that sounds about right for April, before they were doing anything. 90 minutes till friggin' Bone Crusher on Marty and Chris live. Interesting. Will Nelo Life sell Ash's O Cruises at a discount price? Probably. Maybe John White needs to. Yeah. He'll switch to Nelo Life and get the cruise he wanted. That's what he needs to do for sure. Now, Jeff Spencer also gave it a 1-star review and said, do your research, look into the people running this company, also the people commenting on every post. And I'm like, yes! Go, Jeff! Everyone running this company profited from Transact Fenmore before it went bankrupt. And they started this company before that company even went under. Almost everyone that's commenting in the sections or is already 3 or 4-star joined this company right in the beginning. So this guy calls out every single person that gave those 5 or 4-star reviews. Said every single person, all those names, they're all people that joined at the beginning. This is just another MLM and they're getting rich. But do your own research. All the posts and comments on their page are exactly the same as what they did with Transact Card. Just constantly talking about how awesome it's going to be and hyping people up with a bunch of false promises that never happen while they gain thousands of users making millions of dollars. And, well, I think we're getting pretty used to businesses that do that around here. Research the owners. They've all been involved in multiple MLMs that are all out of business now. These guys are the lifetime crooks. Research it on YouTube. There's a woman working on putting these people in jail. Some of them have already gone to jail. The experience was from April 19th, 2024. So very much like on Passive, isn't it? Michelle Smith came to give a 1-star review. It's the best one. Pyramid scheme. That's it. That's all she wanted to say. But that's all you need to say. And it appears to be the truth. Because from everything that I can look into this, it looks like they have some products, but even their trips aren't actually through them. Okay? It's like they're getting them from those cheap trip sites and somehow getting a profit off of that. Like as if they're affiliates there. The products don't appear to actually come from Nelo Life themselves, which is a red flag. And they're just selling these memberships right now. So if you're just buying a membership into something, and then you're supposed to recruit people under you to buy a membership, who recruit people under them to buy a membership, and everyone's making money in commissions off these memberships because you're in some weird matrix system. Yeah, it's a pyramid scheme. And that's a good sum up of what Nelo Life is all about, what you need to know before we get into this lovely video. And this is a co-creation pre-launch video that they did on April 8th of 2024. So I thought that we would watch that today, and then in future we're going to be reacting to like more recent videos, and then we'll of course compare everything that we've been hearing, like we do with On Passive, So I'm going to try to play as much of this as I can without saying too much, because I really want to let them talk, because this is how they hyped it up right at the beginning. This pre-launch would have been one of their first kind of public webinars, if you will, about Nelo Life.
Corporate update. Now, the corporate update elicits feelings like, well, corporate is just going to tell us everything they think we need to know. Co-creation call. We listen to your feedback throughout the week. Our ecosystem is going to allow us real-time pulse on your hopes and dreams. So we just want to mix it up. We want to do things a little differently here, change the typical paradigm that most people think of or are under when it comes to a home-based business. So we appreciate you jumping on. You see a few of my favorite people here. Colette Daniels, one of our top global leaders, who will be making her VIP overview debut later this week. And then we've got co-founder Larry Lane. He's all business all the time. He's always leading by example. I'm in all these text groups and message groups and WhatsApp groups and Telegram groups. And I see Larry, get in here.
What do you mean? He's an MLM fuckboy.
And then got a special treat for you today. The illustrious, the legendary Bill Hoffman, our VP of Human Relations. And he's
all
kind
the
of a big deal, guys.
people.
He's kind of a big deal. If you never heard of Bill Hoffman, well, you've probably been living under a rock. But he's one of the really, really good guys. We're so blessed to have him and his son, Ian. If you think Bill's cool, you should meet his son, Ian. I wish I was that cool when I was his age. I mean, daggone. All right. So we got a few hundred of you in here. We're going to crank it up, get the invites out, NeloLife.tv for our corporate co-creation call. And you know what? I got another Bruce Springsteen song for you. Don't want anybody getting blinded by the light out.
And you know, if you guys don't remember, Nelo stands for the 4 people that are co-founders of this company. Larry here is the L, and good old Eric here is the E, but Eric Allen is really the face of this company and the top dude here.
Out there. I was blinded by my sunglasses. Literally, you can't see out of these suckers inside. So we got time to get a little Eye of the Tiger going in here, set the mood. Got the numbers swelling from all over the world. That last song, does anybody? I want you to be honest. Anybody know all the lyrics to that song? Because I usually do, and that one was a mouthful, Bill. That was a
tough. You know what? He just kind of runs them together too. You know what I mean? He's kind of like created what rap became the way he did that. I mean, it just went.
He didn't even know what he was creating there. All right, guys, let's go. We're starting.
Woo! You guys are rocking. They do songs too. I don't hear the drumming yet. I don't know why it's drumming. What are we doing? Eric looks like Johnny Bravo.
Accommodate a true global audience. We know we cannot ever please
I couldn't do
everyone. We know
it's
early in the wee hours of the night and morning in Asia. We know it's later in Europe. We know it can be early here in America or midday. So no worries. We're not the company that's ever going to stress you out if you can't get on a live call or presentation. We will record most of them and make those available. And today, we know many of you are chomping at the bit, as we say in America, to get this thing going or exploding, we should say. I want to share a quote with you. My dear friend Judy DeGraff, who's here, love you, Judy. She sent me a quote today, and I've heard this quote in different variations, alliterations, and it says, she has this on her refrigerator. Someone somewhere is counting on you to do what God has called you to do. Someone somewhere is counting on you to do what God has called you to do. Now, we're not the company that's going to impose our faith on people. We'll certainly share it whenever we get a chance. But this is all about a global movement that unifies and uplifts humanity. And for those of you who've been kind of following along the last few weeks, myself.
Wait, it does what? it unifies and uplifts humanity. So we gotta get unified. Yay.
Harry, Nick, Orcon, the co-founders, none of us ever wanted, well, we didn't think we wanted to be on the ownership side of a network marketing company, direct selling, multi-level marketing, relationship marketing, whatever you call it. I just call it great business when it's done the right way, just like most successful people do. I mean, I wish I could turn all my traditional companies I run into a similar business model. So when done the right way, it is the most powerful, organically beautiful business model that many of us have ever seen. Allows us to have everything we want in life as long as we help enough others get what they want. And we never wanted to be here, or at least we didn't think we did. And then that's funny how God works. He's like, I don't give a rip what you think you wanted. I'm putting you through certain peaks and valleys to position you to answer that.
Eric, God was like, you know what? Transact Card and Finmore aren't working out, so why don't you go start Nelo Life? I'm so sure.
That call, and here we are. And what you're going to find is we realize it takes the rest of our lives together to reinforce our core values of trust, transparency, transformation. And we are always going to do our best. We're not going to be perfect. When I'm the perfect husband, father, sports coach, I would expect you to be the perfect leader, husband, wife, whatever, right? It's just the human condition, but we can always strive to keep those core values at the forefront. So a lot of you came on here today because you're like, Eric, let's go. Let's get the party started. And we can feel it. Trust me, we can feel it. We love it. We embrace it. I want to now take you to our website as we kind of unveil here. Can you see this, Colette? Are you good? Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. Now, guys, if you've been following NeloLife.com, I think it typifies, embodies what you can expect with our transformational movement. It's always going to get better, improve, be updated. As you understand the Japanese principle of Kaizen, which is constant, never-ending improvement, we will make that a cornerstone of our movement. And this has gotten better and better. Big shout out to Natalie Sorensen, Nikki, who you're going to meet. And if you'll recall, the original website looked a little something like this.
It did.
Beauty? Yeah, that was our original website. It had kind of the sun coming up, all the different languages. Now, wait a minute. What's this say here? Diaz, I'm pretty sure that's days. It said our official global pre-launch would begin April 30th. And then probably mostly my fault. A lot of our great leaders, Eric, come on, can we do it quicker? And they're like, then they try to go around me and they always go to Larry because Larry's more likable and fun. And he's a people pleaser. Like, Larry, come on, seriously, man, don't make me wait till the end of April. And then we're like, guys, like we literally pulled our resources and talents together in March to put out a world-class company. So are you gonna have to wait till the end of April? No. Are you gonna have to wait till the end of this week? Most likely not. Could it be tomorrow? Could it be Thursday? Could it be Friday? Perhaps. The point is we want to set the expectation of under-promising and over-delivering. There's a very good chance every single person is going to have a link by the end of this week. You've probably also heard that we have pre-positioned, pre-placed, inserted some people in a beta test phase. Absolutely, we had to do that. Any of you understand the sales development life cycle? You understand anything about IT technology? We have a lot of platforms that are interacting together. We have a proprietary back office that is going to be world-class from day one, and it's going to only get better from there. Hopefully you've seen with our imagery, our graphics, our design, our marketing materials, our social media, we really want to hold ourselves to a world-class standard. So this week is going to be a big week. The worst thing I can do and Larry can do and Nick, who's at a big event right now for Nelo Life, by the way, don't worry about Nick. He's at a huge event out there in Texas for us. The worst thing we can do is get in this habit of saying, you will be ready to go on Tuesday. You'll be ready to go on Wednesday. You'll be ready to go on April 8th, April 10th, April. That is the worst thing we can do. Has anybody been in a position before where you hear all these timelines, all these deliverables, all these promises, only to be let down over and over and over and over. Has anybody been there?
Yeah.
Only a few of you. Okay, no, all of you are putting your hands up. Right.
Yeah.
So guys, please bear with us. We actually had one thing today, the API with our travel platform. There was a little glitch. Now imagine if we rolled it out today and hundreds, probably thousands, tens of thousands. Okay. Bill, I'm not scared. I think we're going to put in 30, 40,000 people our first 30 to 45 days. Putting that on record, the bold statement, I know. The worst thing we could do is just flip it just to flip it and say, hey, look how fast we're moving. Yes, we are moving fast, but we're doing it the right way. Because we know, when we start flooding people in, the worst thing happening is stuff is breaking. People aren't getting positioned correctly. Some of the code's off. So while we do have a world-class tech team, I'll put them up against anybody in the world, we still want to do this the right way. Is that fair enough? Hands up. Cool.
And I like
maybe it's
how
tomorrow, maybe it's Wednesday, maybe it's Friday, maybe it's next month.
He kind of like did that, brought that whole thing up, and then is like, oh, is that fair? Is that fair? I don't want to lie to you about when we're going to launch. It will be any day now. I don't want to lie to you about it, though. So, I said in 22 days. Is that fair? Yeah? Yeah? And then you have to agree to that, because if you don't agree to it, then you're now not being fair. Nice little setup.
Monday, we're going to do it when the time is right. And the few hundred that have been in, they're just beta testing. Nobody has a link. No, I got a link. This guy got a link. I heard that. I heard Larry's best friend from high school got a link. I heard, Eric, I heard your brother got a link. No, nobody has a link. There is no link. Find me a link that somebody has that works, and I will pay for your first life trip. How's that sound? Okay. Here's another thing I want to clear up, since we're all about transparency. Me, Nick, Larry, Orcon, we share the top 3 positions of the matrix. That is our money. That's all we get paid. Pay for our bills, keep our wives happy. We're going to attempt to pay out 70 cents of every dollar that comes in back to the field. That leaves 30% that we reinvest in all the right things, incentives, promotions. We did not sponsor our brothers, our mothers, our pet dog, our creepy uncle, no ghost positions. A lot of people, it's funny how the rumor mill. Well, I heard Larry's got like 16 positions and he's building out. I'm like, no, he doesn't. Why would he do that? I mean, that's not embodiment of trust and transparency. Even Gary, his twin, doesn't even have a position. My goodness, come on. So put all that nonsense to bed.
Kind of a bird,
here, I do want to share something with you before we turn it over.
Sorry, I know that was supposed to be funny, like, because we're not signing up every single person we know to make money or whatever you say, right? But, I mean, is that really a flex? Like, his own twin brother won't even sign up to it? Maybe Larry should rethink this whole opportunity, and like, that's what I mean, though. If your family and friends are all like, listen, I'm not interested, and I think that this is a scam that's going on here, maybe you should listen to them. Hello, Monica, good to see you. I don't know why that was a flex. You're like, even his own brother doesn't sign up with him. Why is that good? Yeah, the creepy uncle. Now we all know that he has a creepy uncle, so I guess there's that. Right? Registering ghost positions. Who would do that? He didn't sign up his dog, at least, I guess, but I'm kind of like that. That's a weird flex. That's just like when Marty comes out here and is like, oh, for 20 years I failed in MLM, so you guys should join this one with me. Like, I don't think you're saying what you think you are.
Over to Bill. If you go to the Meet the Team section on the website, friends, like, I know Fortune 500 companies that don't have this kind of talent after years and years and years, okay? So you're going to get...
Yeah, well, he hasn't sent one to me yet, so if he sends one to me, I'll be sure to make a video out of it so that we can all laugh. All right? I don't get scared off too easily. Is he going to send me a Dear There letter? He's going to send me a Dear There letter, Joe. None of these people could sign up except if they were beta testers. Right? Wouldn't it be 24 years? I guess technically if he did it for 20 years before on passive, then it would be like, yeah, at least. Because I think he joined in like 2018. So 26 years, I'd say. Yeah, another Dear There letter. Larry Lane looks like Jim Carrey's character from the movie where he's a cop. I can't remember what else he does. Get in line. Joe wants a Dear There letter. You know, he's a coward and a scammer. We know a really great way to not have the anti-MLM community cover you is don't do a scammy MLM. That's in pre-launch for months upon months where people just buy memberships. I mean, that's probably not a good way to break in. I'm just saying.
To meet all these people here. You obviously, you know me. Hopefully you will get to know me, Larry, Nick, Orkan, or the three of us.
Oh, so original. See, it's Nick Sorensen, Eric Allen, Larry Lane, Orkan Arat. Nelo, Nelo. And why is there an Axon Tegu on it everywhere? I don't know. I don't know why. I have no clue why they did that. I don't know.
Co-founders, Orkan's in charge of our technology. He's a unicorn. Natalie Sorensen, yes. Nick knows how to recruit. That's Nick's wife. Give her a lot of credit for a lot of the world-class content material you're seeing, and she works hand in hand with Miss Nikki Chapman, who is freaking phenomenal. And then we've also got our buddy Bronson Bonner. He's helping with the marketing technology, so he interacts with a lot of that as well. Now, who else do we have on here? John McKillop. Anybody love John McKillop? He's one of my best friends.
Health and wellness
you better love
products him too.
He's our VP of Travel and Culture. John has forgotten more about travel than most people will ever know. He's so great. Him and Bill are so good with people and building culture and relationships. So we didn't want to limit him to VP of Travel. He's VP of Travel and Culture. He's out tending to his mom right now. I see that he's on here, though. Hey, John, I love John McKillop. I'll go on record. I love that man. He's got one of the best hearts of any person I've ever met. I've known John for decades. I've done business. I've done life with him. Not one time has that man ever told me a half truth or a lie when it would have been very, very convenient for him to do so. And then this bald guy right here, we're going to get to him in just a minute, but I'm going to give him a proper introduction. So blessed to have Bill Hoffman as our VP of Human Relations. And what does that mean? I mean, Bill, he's just a giver, man. I mean, he just loves people. He loves what we're about. He just, he's a believer. I just said, Bill, hey man, would you be our VP of something? Sure. I'm like, well, human relations, because that sounds cool. And that's you're kind of the embodiment of bringing people together. We got Miguel Perez. He's our VP of all things digital. Okay. He's a legend. You'll get to know him. He's super talented. Nikki, obviously, she's busy helping create the content. She's putting it out on social media. She's great at communication, and all that good stuff. And then Dr. J. Anybody know who Dr. J is? Dr. J is my sister with a different Mr. So Dr. J, again, hard to define or quantify her role with the title, but she just is making sure we're all being good stewards of people's hopes and dreams. She's got great connections to bring into the live streaming. She's great in making sure when we're giving our funds, our resources to charities, to organizations, that we vetted them, that they really are adhering to the principles that are laid out in the mission statement. And she's a prayer warrior, man. She covers me in prayer.
She's the director of stewardship. And she's a doctor. And now you're claiming to sell health and wellness products. Oh, this is going to be wonderful.
All day, all night. I need it. I love it. And just so blessed to have her with us. Talked about Bronson there. And then we got Twan. He's kind of like the IT ninja. He's like the do-it-all. Hey, we need this. Hey, we need that. Super talented. And then how about Janice Minaya? Anybody a big fan of Janice? Yeah, Janice, she's our social media manager. That girl, I kid around, she's my work wife. Like, she's like the ninja. It's one thing to create great content, which she does a great job of as well, especially in our Facebook affiliate community, Telegram, WhatsApp, Twitter. But she's always scrubbing, scouring the internet and just making sure we're staying in alignment and on message and on brand. But what a giver. I mean, she's been a giver since I met her. And I was like, Janice, how about you be our social media manager? She's like, okay, sounds cool. But no, she's awesome. I'm like, she was doing that regardless.
Wait, you just like met this lady in an MLM and then you were just like, hey, come on and be our social media manager. But what is the qualifications does she have? Like, what, she just has a personal Facebook account? I don't understand. Why would you do that? Just making wonderful decisions about the business, what we're used to over here.
Without a fancy title. And then you'll get to know a guy named John Altschuler. He is kind of a formulation king. I've never met anybody that just is so, I want to use an appropriate word. He is so detail oriented on every possible ingredient of everything that we position in our life shop. So he fills a big role.
Your Telegram.
And this is actually going to fill up with more and more people in the weeks ahead. We got so much talent coming at us that they're not even asking for big salaries or saying, I need this much money. They're like coming at us like, I just want to be a part of it. I don't even care. I just want to be a part of this movement and bring whatever skill set, talents, resources that I have. Okay. And I got one more thing for you here. Kind of give you an update on what you can expect this week. We got a big week. I told you to be big announcements coming. So let's just go through those to make sure you have these jotted down. Obviously, when the digital office goes live, a lot of the recordings, the marketing assets, the social media library, your organizational structure, updates, calendar, that's all going to be in a world-class digital office. And then here in the next 60 days, we will have our own app that will have everything in-house at the touch of a finger. Colette, can you see the screen right here? Awesome. Okay. Here's the events this week. You're like, holy cow. And
it's a lot.
Great graphic that is in our social media channels. Tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern, we got the infamous Liz Perkins making her VIP overview debut. And then tomorrow evening, U.S. time, we have another VIP overview with myself, Nick, and Larry. And then Wednesday, we have a special corporate pre-launch call. That'll have a lot more details for you all on that one. And then Wednesday night, who's that beauty right there? Colette Daniels is making her VIP overview debut. She is going to rock it. Colette, we love you. We're so blessed to have you on this journey. And then Thursday, just legend after legend after legend. Scotty Kufis in a suit and tie there with the Nelo Life colors. How did he plan that? We'll be presenting at noon. That 12 p.m. Eastern accommodates the whole world in more fashion. And then Nick, Larry, and I will do a VIP overview Thursday night.
And he is such a scammer, that Scott.
Saturday, Super Saturday training, the legendary Randy Schrader will be here. Everything is at NeloLife.tv, NeloLife.tv. We just submitted the form on Facebook and Instagram now that our website is live, so that's not red flagged anymore. So you'll be able to hopefully start sending out NeloLife.tv through Messenger and some of those other channels. Okay. Now,
they got blocked on Facebook.
I have the pleasure of turning it over to a guy that I've known this guy's name probably for 20 years, just being an entrepreneur. You hear certain names of people like, no, he's a big deal, but he's also a really good guy. And now that I've gotten a little older, a little wiser, you appreciate the things we learned in kindergarten, right? Integrity, transparency, values. And this guy really has become a really good friend. And he's got 3 kids of his own. He also has 3 others that are blessings that have come into his life. He's been in and around the relationship marketing industry over 4 decades. 4 decades. He's built massive organizations, 3 of them to over $1 billion. He does a lot of consulting. He does a lot with payments and processing. And it's been really special because he came to me and just said, Eric, I want to be a part of this. Like, I want to make a legacy run. And the best part, he's doing it with his, at least one of his kiddos, Ian Hoffman, who you'll get to know and love. Right? Super talented youngster. Love talking with him. I'm like, Ian, I wish I was, how come I wasn't like you when I was your age? I'm like, oh yeah, you got Bill Hoffman as your dad. Of course that helps. But we're just super blessed to have him. So I thought we'd just bring on Bill and let him share a little bit of his heart and his vision for why he decided to, I don't want to say come out of retirement, that doesn't fit, but just to really be invested in the success of the Nelo Life movement. So brother Bill, I appreciate you coming on, man. The mic is yours.
All right. Well, Eric, thank you very much. And welcome all the Nelo Life affiliates. We're so excited about this. I can tell you that it's hard to believe 40 years have gone by. That's the first thing, right? I started at 20 years old, right? So it's just been an incredible journey, right? And people ask me, because I do service. When I say service, I do a lot of processing for a lot of direct sales companies, network marketing companies, or as my father-in-law used to say, those pyramid companies, right? I didn't care. I used to laugh about it and say, well, Pops, the trips we've been able to go on were pretty fun, though, weren't they, because of that? But the bottom line is,
companies, hello.
In my 41 years now, and had tremendous success, and that's been great and good and all that because of the teams that were built with that. Travel for a little over a decade was part of my life. And I can tell you that I personally had more fun during that 11 years with the travel because A, we didn't have to teach anybody how to do it or convince anybody. Everybody likes the idea. The number one question you can ask people is, if you had all the time and money in the world, what would you do more of? And most people, and when I say most, it's up in the high 90% will say, I'd travel more. Well, people love to do it. They love to dream about it. They love to wish for it, and they love to do it, right? So we don't have to convince them. We don't have to teach them really how to do that. We just got to show them how they can experience it, teach, travel, and transform. That's all we're doing, right? So that is my why. My why.
Travel, transform. That's their model. TTT. Teach, travel, transform.
Oh, I mean, how many sunsets do I have? I plan to live to 100, so I'm going to see a couple more of those eclipses yet, right? But the truth is, being out there in the industry, and I really appreciate Eric asked me ahead of time. He goes, Bill, how far can we talk about your involvement here? I have contacted every single one of my clients that's in the direct sales, and I explained to them that I am going to make a run, and I'm going to go on this journey with the team, with everybody that's involved, and I'm gonna do everything in my power, all the experiences, all the energy, all the everything that I've got, I'm gonna place in here. And that if they were upset with that or didn't want that, because I handle a few $1 billion worth of processing for other companies, that I'd recommend the next best choice.
They did have a song, though.
I knew. I carefully used
the song. I played it for the intro here. That's their song. They're very, very proud of it.
my words. I said the next best choice, because the best choice is, of course, with us. And I will never disparage any of them. I'll never go after any of their leaders. I'll never do any of that type of stuff, because that's not how I would operate my business. But this is a free enterprise, capitalistic world we live in. And by golly, I want to set some new records. And I can tell you, it isn't just me hitting records. It's being able to allow lots of people to have success at whatever their level of success. And that brings me to the other why. We've got a compensation plan that works for everybody. It works for whether you just want to go out and be a part of something and have
That's
fun.
what they all say.
You can make some money. I mean, it's. I never want to say something is easy, because that's the wrong mindset. But it's a pretty simple compensation plan that unifies you and really allows you to be a team builder, somebody that's a part of something. And then, of course, the transformation happens as you learn, grow, all the great agendas that they're going to have, the life trips, all that. Going on vacation is fun. Going on a vacation with a bunch of people that are motivated and excited is funner, if that's such a word, right? More funner. How's that? But I want everybody here. It surely isn't the $79 or $59 that would restrict you from coming in. We've all had our heart broken. We've been in this industry for any period of time. I've been fortunate that since I've been consulting for the past 20 years, that I've seen a lot of companies come and go. When I say fortunate, meaning I get to pick or see behind the scenes. And I've seen some companies that had $1 billion behind it. I mean, big, huge money fail. And it all came down to one important thing.
What was that?
Management. The management failed.
You trust this guy? Really? Look at his haircut. Okay.
Just didn't know how to operate a business in the direct sales world, let alone operate a business that has so many people's hearts involved. So I want to touch on that. I want to, I've gotten to know all of them, but I want to touch on Orkin, right? He's the guy that you never really see out front, right? He's the tech guy. I call him a savant, but the bottom line is he's not only incredibly gifted with his team.
Renamed him?
He also understands what we in the field need, what we want. As this thing opens up and grows, and you're going to be able to see things that you might not have been able to see in a lot of other businesses, because he understands exactly what we need. That's a big deal. For you to be able to go into your back office and see who's unified and who isn't, and then be able to help those people.
Yeah, basically all of the money that you save on the cheap travel goes into paying to be a part of this. So you're not saving anything.
People. Grow with those people. Then, of course,
even if they do give you a discount.
Larry Lane. We could just say just Larry Lane and leave it be at that. But I want you to understand, there's not a more committed person on the planet in the direct sales world that cares about the success of the field like him. I've never seen anybody. I mean, the guy's 20 hours a day, and that's only because other people have to sleep. He is always going, energized bunny, excited, pumped up, motivated, and caring. He does care tremendously for every single one of us out there in the field. And then you bring up Nick Sorensen, who's the person that I've gotten to know, heard about him, on and on, but got to really know and see. He's really kind of our beacon, or he brings a tremendous amount of success in this business of both traditional business and the direct sales world. But what he also brings is a calmness to it. You know, I look at him and I say, okay, he doesn't get too excited or too disappointed about as things are going on. He's the calm, the beacon, the light that just kind of holds the glue of everything. Because let me tell you something, when you've got networkers like Eric and Larry, and then of course the tremendous pressures we put on Oregon, right? And you've got Nick that just says, okay,
wow,
we've got this. Let's just look at it, take a step back and keep moving forward. And just a tremendous
people a monthly subscription
beacon of light for all of us to know that we're going down the right path. And then, of course, the gentleman that was just speaking. You know, Eric Allen, again, a guy that I've heard about for 20 plus years, not just in the direct sales world, which he just absolutely crushed, but also in his traditional business. A family man, a guy that's committed to his family, his community.
What traditional
church,
business?
His employees. But he's the guy, I'll call him the quarterback. Now, he has the title of president, which president is preside over. And he's done a great job of presiding. If you look at that apostolic, I know I probably just made up a word and I apologize, but our company with the corporate team, I mean, you just don't get that. Usually it's 3 guys or gals in a garage and they're using Fiverr as their marketing department, right? And listen, God bless them. That's good. That's how people start sometimes. But the talent we have, the committed individuals that we have, the look and the feel of a company that's 3 weeks old, 3 weeks, from the way the tech works, from the way the messaging works, to the look and the feel of everything. Eric is the guy that if you had to be in a foxhole, you want him there. You want him there. He's going to tell you the way it is. No sugarcoating it. He's fun. He's fair, but he's also guided by.
So did you just come on here to tell us how great Eric is this whole time? Because that's pretty much all I'm hearing. Is I have been in scams for years. My family doesn't support me in these scams. Oh, but Eric's a really great manager, so we'll be successful with this one. And now you're going on about how great he is.
We've got to do the right thing.
Okay.
Even when no one's looking. So for me to make the commitment, and you know, you don't have to be a mathematician to figure out that if I'm making money on a couple $2 billion worth of processing, I didn't lightly say, I'm going to come out of here and say, I'm going to put my name out and I'm going to jump and scream and yell from the top of the mountain about Nelo life, right? That's what I'm going to do. I'm here to help every single person. There isn't a team aspect in our thing. We're unified. We're going to build this thing. We're going to have lots of fun. We're going to transform, I believe, not just ourselves. We're going to transform the industry. So hang on to your hat, hang on to your chair, hang on to everything you can.
Oh, I will.
When they
hang on to my wallet.
It's go time. And it's your duty to unify everybody, bring everybody to the table, and share this with people, because I have a friend of mine that knows about my past, my building this thing, never joined. But I showed him and he looked at it. He looked at the videos and looked at the.
Oh my God. He knows about my past. That's not, that wasn't positive.
The look of it, he said, you know,
don't
Bill,
trust this man.
This is something I can get behind and really have some fun. And I went, you know, on that alone, if that's all that ever happened, was my best buddy since I've been 18 years old, joined me in something like this, I win.
That's exactly it.
I've had all the successes I've ever needed to have. So thank you, Eric. Thank you, Larry. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Oregon. And thank the whole staff. This is going to be so much fun. We're going to do so many big things. I'm just super excited about it. Back to you, Eric.
Oh, Bill. Hey, brother. I got chills, man. We are so blessed to attract.
So Bill Hoffman, you guys might know a little bit about from when we were reading the Behind MLM articles. And he was also at Transact and Finmore. And he went to go start some other MLM and then basically fucked up Finmore and Transact card real bad. And that didn't work out. So now he's here in Nelo life, I guess. Good. Go, Bill!
You know, guy like you here from day one. And just thanks for leading with your heart, brother. I'm incredibly emotional right now. I'm trying to hide it, but just appreciate you so much, buddy. So it feels so much better having you an integral part of this journey. So much love, my friend. Get out there, protect those eyes.
This is just the Eric Love Fest.
Enjoy the eclipse, and the adventure is getting ready to go to another level. Now, there's one person that could follow that up and kind of bring us home today.
Yeah, but like, is Colette just gonna spend not even 10 full minutes talking about how great you are? Because I'm gonna get real fucking bored if that's all that's gonna happen.
Call is gonna be my brother Larry Lane. You know, Bill couldn't have
edified
or introduced him better. This guy is a workhorse. It's funny because I used to wear this badge of honor. Like, you will never find a beast like me. I will work 24/7. I'll outwork anybody until I met Larry Lane. And Larry Lane is not only a workhorse, but he really does care. I mean, he cares so much because of everything he's been through. He's like, man, if I'm going to be a co-founder of this, we're going to do this the right way. And we're always going to look out for our affiliates and members first and foremost. So, Larry, you've been in these situations where, you know, you were maybe a master distributor. You came in during kind of a soft launch, pre-launch. Now that you're on the ownership side, can you just kind of share some best practices or what you would encourage all of our other pioneers and visionaries to be doing, brother?
Hey, Eric, absolutely. And I just want to, thank you and Nick. I'm so proud of what we've put together. I mean, I've been doing this 35 years and I've never been so excited to share something with somebody. So, and Bill Hoffman and Ian, we've got so many great leaders that are involved in this collection.
Like you guys saw this time, they only had a website and they knew that they were going to be selling traveling something, probably traveling packages of some sort. But that's all it was. So it wasn't. I'm so confused.
With us and Liz, I could just name 1,000 people that I'm so excited to be working with. But, I think right now what everybody should be doing, this is a time. I always say timing. You really got to be in front of something. And I sat down a couple of days ago with a multi-million-dollar earner in this industry. He's built teams in the millions. And he said, I want you to realize what you guys have put together, because in 90 days, you will be the hottest ticket in town. Everybody is going to be talking about Nelo Life. And there's so many people out there that are on this Zoom right now. I was just texting with Jeanette and, Diana. There's people out there that have been in our lives, and Eric and Colette and Liz. Some people have been on this journey 10, 20 years. There's people out there that need a global win. And, for $79, you guys are about to embark on a journey. You're going to have people working with you from all over the world, China, Japan, Vietnam, Australia. This is a big deal. But what you got to do right now for the next couple of days, we could be starting links as early as Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's what we're planning on. But this is the time you need to be talking to people. Even if you just go out with a text message that says, hey, this is so-and-so. When you hear about Nelo Life, just please remember I told you first. This is my new venture. You got to get it in somebody's ear, because then next week when 3 or 4 people send it out, they're going to say, wait a minute, Colette told me about that. Let me go back and ask Colette about it because she told me first. That is a big deal when you tell somebody first, because 95% of people will go back to the person that first shared it with them. Guys, you can go down your Facebook Messenger. That thing goes back 5 or...
Larry, I'm going to need you to cite a source for that stat, because that's just not a real statistic. That if you talk to everyone about your MLM, 90% of them are going to come back to you to sign up. 90% of them come back to the person that first told them about it. Yeah, of the 1% maybe that might sign up.
for 6 years. I go down Facebook Messenger and I get back in 2019 and I get literally 20 or 30 people that I didn't even think about that I was like, oh, she'd be perfect for this. But you know, what you do in the next 72 hours is absolutely going to determine your success in this business. But what I will say to the almost 1,000 people that are watching this Zoom on Eclipse Day, this is the time, and we have put something together that you should be proud of. You should be talking about this to everybody you know. Forbes just said travel right now is 8.9 trillion. In the next 10 years, it's going to be almost 15 trillion. Do you think it's a great time to jump into a travel venture? Absolutely.
Oh my God, you're doing the MLM thing again. Or just because an industry is making that amount of money, you automatically think that if you jump into that industry, then you're going to be making a large cut of that. That's not how that works.
For $79. Think about when Colette can say, all of you guys right now, you know somebody in your family, one of your friends is getting ready to take a trip. Think about how powerful it is when you can say, hey, look, I know you're going to go to Dallas.
You keep saying 79. So I guess, yeah, you have to pay. So wait, the $59 then doesn't include your subscription to make money for a year? So you have to pay an extra $20, so it's $79 to become an affiliate then. And then $59 to be a customer. Lord.
Dallas next week. Will you at least search on my travel engine? How powerful is that? And they're going to say, wait a minute, Colette's got a travel engine. Let me see what she's doing. It's so easy to share this and talk about something for $79. And I know the blogs are out there, me, Eric, and Nick. Oh, we've got a $79 money scam.
Is she gonna get to
go to a movie, go get popcorn, go get a drink. You're not going to do it for $79. How about putting the time and effort into something that can change your life? I don't care if you had 15 fails in the past. We're going to build this and make this a success. You're in front of it, but what you do with that, it's going to happen with or without you. You got to get in front of it. The time and technology is going to keep moving. How many of you people raise your hands if you went in Blockbuster Video and rented a movie last week? You didn't. Blockbuster Video had its time 20 years ago. Technology is now going into the streaming. Same thing with the Forex.
Oh my God, what's his beef with Blockbuster?
The trading bots, that's going to happen with or without you. We've got that piece in our global membership. So we've got something big here. We've got something powerful. We can believe in it all we want, but we want you guys to believe in what we're doing. Look at what we've done in 30 days. If you don't think we're going to deliver for you, we've already delivered an amazing website. I've had people that have been in this industry for 20 years and said, who built your website? I've been trying to get a website like that for over a year. Natalie and her incredible team, they did that in like 8 days. We have the best of the best here, but we want to lock arms with you with the AI technology. Think about being able to put your voice in. Tell us where we want our next life trip. Be able to be part of the conversation. So that's what you've got. I encourage everybody for the next 72 hours, talk to as many people as you can. Have it ready when you get your link that you can drop your link to 15, 20, 30 people. That's what you should be doing right now. So don't be the one that say, oh, I heard about Nelo Life a year ago after there's 5 million people involved. That's going to happen to some people, but it doesn't have to happen to you. So Eric, I know everybody's getting ready for the eclipse. I love everybody on this Zoom. I know we're going to make it. If you come in and you do what you need to do, you're going to be successful with it. So Eric, I'll give it back to you, buddy.
Larry Lane, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, we know you got family plans. You want to get out there. I'm going to head to my mom. So what a great corporate update call. So please stay close to the fire this week. Links will go out when it's right, and it's going to happen fast and ferociously. As Larry said, you know, I would just get out and just transfer your energy, your excitement here. And here's what I'm going to leave you with, guys and gals.
He had that ready to go.
I get it. We live in a cynical, skeptical society, right? Our faith leaders let us down. Our politicians certainly let us down. Our employers let us down. Our family lets us down. Our friends let us down. If you choose to watch mainstream media, good, God bless you all. If you're going down those rabbit holes, but you know, here I'm going to ask you to try your best to believe again, to have faith again, to remember those times in your life where you really got excited, emotional, passionate about an idea, about a movement, even something that you might have invested your time, your talents, your treasures in, and just try to rekindle that hope and faith. Because myself, Larry, Nick, the rest of the corporate team, the field leaders,
the thing. It's your dream.
That if the affiliate family that's come in, we want to give people a reason to believe again. Okay, it's fascinating to me that we haven't even officially pre-launched, and there's all these articles out there, and yeah, we're not going to hide from that stuff. I mean, you can go find anything. Seek and you shall find. Okay. And when I see random YouTube channels or bloggers or this or that, I smile and I look up and I'm like, we're definitely on the right path, Gad, because that's just the devil just throwing stuff at your feet and trying to trip you up. And quite honestly, if you're going to use that bathroom walls of the internet to do your research, that now's not the time. We want those that want to make a difference. They want to be a part of the paradigm shift and not even define this as a network marketing company, but rather a movement that uplifts and transforms humanity. And together, us with our company, this is as much your company as ours, we can step up, make a difference, and leave a lasting legacy that we can all be proud of. So buckle up, get excited when the time is right. And the next
buckle up, Buttercup.
Next few days, it's going to be right. The links will go out and the momentum is going to be unstoppable. And we're going to continue to break stuff, repair it, and make it even better quickly. Woo! Love y'all. God bless. Protect those eyes. The future is so bright. We all should be wearing shades. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Wow, we all should be wearing shades. That's how we ended it. We all should be wearing shades because the future is just so bright. We have such a bright future in Nelo life. Sorry, Larry's got me doing an accent and everything. Anyway, the good news is I also have another little intro that they did. And this one is the one that you will find on their channel. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get rid of this one. We want this one up. Thank you. This is the one that you will find on their channel if you go to their channel now. So we want to kind of compare. And we got Eric and Larry. Good old Larry here. Trust me, it does bother him very much. I'm sure it does. I guess wearing shades is better than when Marty says you need 3 pairs of pants. Yeah, well, that's true. Hey, it is Johnny Bravo. Right? Right? Like, why was she there? What was she there for? What was that? What was that about? Like, what was she even there for? They were like, it's her big debut, and then she didn't even say anything. That was kind of weird, right? Anyway, we're going to take a short commercial break, and then when we return, we're going to see what they say here. Today's video is brought to you by...
Do you have a berserker demon? You may think that's a strange question, but I've dealt with berserker demons. What's a berserker? The word describes ancient Nordic warriors who fought with uncontrollable rage. This is where we get the expression, he was so angry, he went berserk. In the days of Vikings, berserkers would enter a trance before battle to get supernatural strength. They fought with a frenzy. Sound like someone you know? As we say, they lose it. Explosive anger can come from frustration, feeling disrespected, trauma, mental and hormonal issues, and drugs, but uncontrollable rage can be demonic. As an exorcist, I've dealt with berserker demons. If you've got one, you'll need more than anger management therapy. You may need an exorcism of a berserker demon of anger. That's inhuman. I'm here to help at boblarson.org.
Whoa, looks like you got a bit of a tangle in your dangle. Did you know that more than 8 out of 10 hose owners die each year? Not anymore. Hey, turn me on and watch my hose get huge. My mom always told me I was a grower, not a shower, and boy was she right. And if you squeeze me in the right spot, all my raging fluids will come flying out of me, and instantly I'll retract to my small, natural, convenient size. Amazing! Oh, yep. Shout outs to all my flowers and growers out there. And just like a real snake, it can contract and expand like an accordion. You know, we really wanted to name it the Snake Hose, but that's the title of a gay porno. I mean, I've never seen it, but Lizard's close enough. This is my next door neighbor, Sharon. She didn't know I was filming her. She also didn't know I had my hose in my hand, too. If your hose weighs more than 15 pounds, I feel sorry for you. You see, women prefer light, dainty, petite hoses. You don't want to be walking around with a big honking nanner. Oh, Sharon. Whoa, watch the whoa, don't get it caught on the thing. You just whoa. Hey, buddy, watch where you're going. You don't want to end up like that guy, still using a standard hose, not going anywhere, and he's fucking bald. Fuck! Look at my hose, people. Oh, yeah, it's growing fast, and it's not kinking up anytime soon. Now, I don't know who lives here, but it's time to wake up. Behold, the full length and girth of my hose and its full potential. Hey, can't you see I'm filming a commercial here, you fucking asshole? Wah! Take that, fuckboy. No one fucks with my hose. The Lizard hose is about $30. You get 25 feet. That's like, just a little bit more than $1 per foot. Now, fuck it, we'll give you 2. That's 50 feet. Get fucked. Come on, touch it.
Wait, do you have a condom? You don't have one somewhere? Yes. Oi, excuse me there, sir. Do you have these directions? Sure, you just go down that way and make a turn. Don't let her know that your dinger is almost a no-go. Get Tiny Dinger condoms to you discreetly. It's very important to choose the right size, so make sure that you get your tiny size. Don't be caught without a condom. No. Get Tiny Dinger condoms, a YouTube streamer's favorite brand. Located at your local CVS pharmacy, Rexall, Shopper Drug Mart, Walmart, and in your favorite streamer's nightstand. We get it. You're into feet, and not many girls are also into feet, but you finally found your dream woman. We got your souls covered now. Brought to you by the same people who brought to you Tiny Dinger condoms, trademarked, a YouTube streamer's favorite brand, and the same people who brought to you sexual endorphin spray, trademarked. We have now created the Foot Fetish Fantasia spray. When you're rubbing on her toes, take a deep breath in and smell the sweet aromas of the toilet bowl, the tire shop, dead flowers, and your nana's perfume. After all, it will turn you on more than just her pinky toe will. This little piggy has been to the market and grabbed themselves a bottle of the Foot Fetish Fantasia spray, trademarked. It made it so much easier to wake to my ex-girlfriend's feet after she posted up her beach trip vacay photos. Grab your bottle now and make that nasty foot fragrance vanish just like a ghost. Located at CVS Pharmacy, Shoppers Drug Mart, Rexall, Walmart, Kmart, Chaz R Us, and in your favorite foot fetishist nightstand. Are you getting upset with people's freedom of speech and consumer protection laws that allow the public to speak out about your scam? Are you giving YouTube creators false strikes in order to continue preying on vulnerable people? Is it getting hard to hold it in? Hold in all the bullshit? Well, introducing Tiny Digger diapers, the adult diaper designed for the man baby deep down inside who's always on the way to the top where his ears will pop. With our FlexiFit technology, Tiny Digger Diapers moves with you whenever you sit on your chair, sit in your RV, sit on a boat, or sit in your home office paid for by the people you scam. The Secure Lock Core offers unmatched absorption for when you're full of shit, which is most likely all the time. These diapers keep you dry and comfortable so you can attend all 500 hours of webinars this week and not miss your chance to sign up a homeless man to your scam. Maybe he also needs the diapers, huh? Brought to you by the same people who brought to you Tiny Digger condoms and Fantasia foot spray. Buy Tiny Digger diapers today. Located at Shoppers Drug Mart, Rexall, Walmart, Target, your local CVS pharmacy, and in your favorite con artist nightstand. No matter where your day takes you from webinar to webinar, you will always be dry and you won't have to cry. Thank you for listening to a message from today's sponsor. Alrighty, so like with most MLM so-called trainings, the last one didn't really tell us much. They were basically just like, tell everybody about it and tell them to come join. That's all the so-called training we got. So let's see how this one does.
Candidates jump on a little bit later and they cannot get on here. They just need to go to nelolife.com/. Oh, we're on. We're live. / If you or your candidates jump on a little bit later and they cannot get on here, they just need to go to nelolife.com. Okay. nelolife.com/live. We got a huge turnout here. I see at least 10 different countries represented. Larry, we got a schedule to keep, man, because as soon as we're done, this is just like the warm-up. This is like the tease. We'd love for everybody to take even more people over to global leader Randy Schrader's Facebook page. He's going to be doing another live VIP overview, and he's going to do a fast start training only like Randy Schrader can do. So Larry,
I don't know his last name spelled Schroeder. So is that how you say it? Schrader? Okay.
Ready, buddy? Get this party started. Did you bring your A game, kid?
I did, always.
Yeah, of course, always. You have nothing else besides that. A game. Okay. Show all my windows. Where's my power? There's my PowerPoint. All right, we're going to record this one. Appreciate you all jumping on here tonight. Again, my name's Eric Allen. For those of you that don't know me, yes, I will record this as well. So many buttons to keep track of here. Okay, record to the cloud. All right. All right, let's jump in now. Friends, my name's Eric Allen. I live in Zionsville, Indiana. However,
yeah, we can see it.
Is our last night in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, for a little family spring break with my brother's family from California and my dad. We had black bears outside our cabin today. I did not feed them. I wanted to. I could tell others have, but I was instructed not to do so. It was a great, great, great time. Anyway, I just appreciate you jumping on here now. I don't know what circumstances led you to be here tonight, but you're loved here. We appreciate you here and just glad that you are coming on with an open mind to be one of the very first in the world to find out about the Nelo Life movement. What the heck's Nelo Life, you're asking? Well, we're all about teaching, traveling, transformation. Specifically, what we're doing is building the world's, co-creating, I should say, the world's exclusive lifestyle membership that compounds positive high peak experiences by unifying communities and transforming lives one at a time. Whew, that's a mouthful. And also, if you want to make money, pay attention, because we have a compensation plan like no other we've seen that Larry and I are in charge of, along with our partner Nick, who's handling a lot of other corporate responsibilities tonight. We just want to pay you as much as we can, as quickly as we can, for as long as we can.
Oh, he was.
And when we do this right, it's going to be for a very, very long time. So I referenced Nick. You'll hear from my buddy Larry here in just a few minutes. I'm Eric. We are the co-founders of Nelo Life, and none of us wanted to be owners of a relationship-driven marketing company, but circumstances have brought that to fruition. Thank you, God, for your mysterious ways.
I definitely would want to join a company where when the owner of the company goes to tell me about it, he's like, I totally did not want to run this company. That always makes me really enthusiastic to join and then give it my all.
We're just fired up, but it's not just the three of us. We're not that arrogant, ignorant, egomaniacal enough to think we could do it by ourselves. We got a world-class corporate team behind us in finances and technology and creative development and legals and on and on and on and on. Excited for you to get to meet so many of our corporate team. And we're just blessed with so many amazing leaders.
But I don't remember seeing a lot of legal people on that. I mean, we saw the list of the people that are running it. But okay, go off, King.
We have 3 core values. They're non-negotiable: trust, transparency, transformation. Hold us accountable. We know you've been burnt before. You've been let down before in your entrepreneurial venture.
So holding accountable would include like channels like myself covering you to give you an honest review of your business. And based on what I've heard, you don't like it when people do that. So are you transparent? Do you want to be held accountable, or these just pretty words to say in your webinar?
We have been there. In fact, that's why we're here. So trust especially is something we take very seriously. We will spend the rest of our lives continuing to build that trust with you. We'll do that through transparency. We do not claim to be perfect, nor will we ever be, but we will take ownership when we fall short. We are planning on putting in 30 to 40,000 people across the world here in the next 35 days. So obviously we're going to break stuff, and that's okay. We're going to fix it right away, take ownership, and keep getting better. And collectively, we are going to transform the world. I'm a big dreamer. I don't see why tens, if not over 100 million people are not going to join Nelo Life. Now, we have a very bold mission statement. Nelo stands for Nurturing Excellence, Living Optimally. Nelo Life is dedicated to...
Yeah, see, they claim that it stands for Nurturing Excellence, Living Optimally, but then it's also, like I said, the first letter of all of their names. So I'm pretty sure they called it Nelo. And then they sat down together and went, we don't really want to tell them that it's named after us. So what expression or saying can we come up with that basically spells out Nelo? And they were like, I don't know, like nurturing excellence, living optimally. And then everyone in the room went, yeah, I like that one. All right, yeah. We'll use that one. I really do believe that that's how that came about, because it just sounds kind of silly to me. It sounds like an afterthought, that nurturing excellence, living optimally. It's either that or they're really leaning into their MLM speak.
Excellence in every aspect of life.
Could be
offering unparalleled lifestyle experiences, immersive travel adventures, value price premium products, and expert financial trading solutions to help our members across the world achieve success. Now, how are we going to do this? Well, what we're going to do, number one, is we're going to put you at the front and center of this lifestyle membership in our ecosystem. We're going to use the latest in AI and advanced technology to always have a pulse on what
you mean you also have an ecosystem? Crazy.
Every single member want to experience by being a part of this. Some of you are going to want to come in for the travel. Some are going to want to come in for the trading. Some are going to want to come in for the personal development. Some for the premium products at wholesale pricing.
Thank you, Monica, for the super
and many others.
sticker.
You know what? You're just going to join because daggone it, you want to be a part of a tribe you align with. You want to make a difference in the world. And you're going to not even care about making money. You just are going to say, these are your people. I want to be a part of this club for the rest of my life. And that's our ambitious goal here. So here's what you get.
I don't like this at all. I don't like it at all because, okay, we don't like on passive because they claim that they're running a business, but they're just a club. And this guy's like, takes it that one step further. And he's like, no, you are joining a club here. And I don't like that at all. I do not like it. The whole movement thing was already not sitting right with me because, you know, we're used to that never being a good movement over here. If you're on my channel and you're watching someone talk about a movement, it's never a good thing. Okay? You're like, no, we don't want this movement. That's That needs to stop. So that was already like, but then I felt like he was like hanging out at the edge of the pool, and then he just dove right in there. Dove right into the MLM pool. Just like, psh. Now he's swimming around. Like, might as well just call it a club. Ew, I hate it. I don't like it. There is no way for it to not be culty in that case. That's the problem, right? See, some MLMs, believe it or not, although the whole MLM thing is technically a commercial cult, some of them are not as culty as others because they at least try to pretend like it's all about the business, selling products, recruiting new people in. So the community aspect's always kind of there, but they don't lean into the community part any more than they lean into the rest of the Hunbot things. But it's almost like as soon as the MLM starts leaning more into being a community, it immediately turns culty. Like, there is no way for that to exist without it being very, very culty. And then there's like faith manipulation that happens. And we already see a glimpse of that here. I mean, it's very obvious that Eric's very Christian. He's already brought up God telling him to start this company, which, okay. Sure, God would not want to be mentioned in your pyramid scheme, but whatever. So it's just like, a lot of red flags here. A lot of red flags going off. I don't like anything about this at all.
With your Nelo lifestyle membership. Now we're going to tailor this presentation to a global audience.
See, and that was the thing too, is that we were already just paying for a membership. So it was, like I said, it was already teetering on being like, what are we doing over here? Like, what's actually happening over here? Because again, like, you're not just buying the products. It's not about buying the products. You have to buy a membership in order to buy the products. That's a whole issue for me. And just immediately turns it more culty than it had to be.
We will break down specifics just for the USA and then an international version. So we're going to cover.
Mark says these scams never properly define what transparent actually means. So founders and customers end up confusing friendliness with transparency, or like giving them the bare minimum information. Like, being a transparent company would mean that you're letting them know every single thing that's going on, even behind the scenes, right? It's like when Ash Mufara uses that word, he wants to give them the illusion that he's letting them in on the things that are going on behind the scenes, but he never really brings up the actual things that are going on, right? He only gives a little bit of information, just enough to kind of appease them and make them feel like he's transparent. And I feel like that Eric's probably doing the same thing, like the exact same thing. I gather you are really not a fan of these clowns. Accurate observation. If you add everything up, it's super expensive, not counting traveling expensive. Okay, it's already $79 to sign up, $59 a month to keep your membership going, $40 a year after the first year, which it sounds like you do have to pay for the $20 right along with the $59. That's why it's $79. So that sucks. I thought you got like another year after that where it was $20. I figured it was included in the $59, but apparently not. They made it sound like it was, but it's really not. So that's a lot of fucking money. Like, that's over $700 a year just to be a part of this. Never mind having to buy the travel, like you say here, not counting travel expenses. And now they have these like other companies' health and wellness products. Again, I'm still looking into what that's all about because that's bizarre, but It's definitely not Nelo Life products. So you're probably also expected to buy some of those. I mean, you would have to if you're doing attraction marketing, right?
All of our bases. Here's our membership as it is today. It's going to keep on growing with you at the center. You're going to get Nelo Life travel anywhere in the world. You're going to get Nelo Life trips starting off in the USA.
Julie Anderson.
You're going to get Nelo Life.
I really do. I've seen a couple of her videos on them when I was first researching them.
Live streaming across the world. You get our Nelo Life shop here in the USA starting out. And then you'll have our Nelo Life Trade platform if you live outside of the USA. So let's kind of break these down.
And that's bizarre because they're in the USA. So that should raise some red flags for you immediately. That they want to do trading, but not in their own country, just elsewhere. Like, that's weird to me. Like, if anything, if I was to open up a company, I'm also here in Canada, I would be doing trading within Canada and not elsewhere. You know what I mean? That's what you would usually see. And there are some companies that have extra things for the US that Canada doesn't get because they're US companies. That's quite common. But this is like the opposite of that. They're trading outside of the US, but they're all in the US. So it's like, that should make you wonder why. And the real reason is because I don't know if they've fucked up like Ash did and maybe not registered their security. So then they would have a hard time doing other things in the US. Will Nelo Life get upset with founders who don't type Nelo with the accent over the E? Right? The USA has regulations, right? And maybe more strict regulations since they're in the USA, but I'm still like, so does Canada though. And it looks like they might be doing that here. I just think it's very interesting for them to be US citizens, right? The company is technically out of the US then, right? Because they all live in the US, all of them do. So then, why are we not trading in the US? That's just bizarre. Bizarre.
Can I see a show of hands? I mean, this is what I love about travel. Anybody here wish they're on vacation right now? Anybody just can't wait for the next vacation? I mean, it's like the inherent yes, right? All the hands are going up. And that's what I love about travel. You don't have to convince or sell. In fact, I would challenge a big part of our product or membership.
Which is worrisome. Like we keep talking about with On Passive. Remember, these laws and regulations are in place not only to protect businesses, but mainly, in most cases, to protect the consumer. That means you. If you're signing up for this thing, that means you too. So if they don't want to do the business in the US and they cannot follow those strict regulations and laws, maybe you shouldn't want to get into business with them. That doesn't make me feel very confident, even me being over here in Canada, to then go and trade with them if they're trading here in Canada. Because all I can think is, well, why are you not doing this in your country, though? Like, what are you doing over here in my country that they wouldn't let you do in your own country? I would like to know, because maybe you shouldn't be allowed to do it here either. Maybe we just haven't caught on. I don't know what's going on, but like, come on. I'm not like, oh yes, I definitely want to invest money in this now. And again, it just, he says it with such like confidence and he's so sure that saying that is a positive thing. They keep doing this. Like they keep saying things like they're positive things, but I'm like, that's not good. That's not a good thing. Why are we doing that? Why does the E have an accent? What's the point of it? See, like, if it was French, then it would make sense. I think it's supposed to tell you that you're supposed to pronounce it Nelo instead of like Nello. Because maybe without it, some people would pronounce it Nello, because usually that means it's a hard E, Nelo. So, like, that's what it would be in French. I don't know if any of them are French. I haven't seen French like webinars of them. So I'm not really sure why we've taken the accent from French and maybe even other languages and slapped it on an English E. I don't know, but here we are. Here we are. To make the name look fancy. Aha. It could be. It could be. I mean, some people do think that you add like a British accent or a French accent, automatically it's fancier. That's kind of a thing. So the accent has an arrow on it. I think it's all about the journey.
Is most other companies' incentive trips, right? We want you to get out and create more high peak experiences with the people you care about.
Okay.
So in order to achieve that, you're going to get your very own Nelo life travel platform. You're going to get exclusive insider access to hotels, cruises, vacation rentals, car rentals, resorts, while the rest of the
So I guess the good thing about this is supposed to be that that's all in one ecosystem then. I guess. Because most like travel agencies and companies and what, like, you can get all of that information from them. And you don't have to pay over $50 a month.
world's paying retail. You're going to get deeply discounted lowest rate. Sometimes it's 8%, sometimes it's 78%, depending on the date, location where you're booking. So it's very simple. You will see this live next week. Find something you like. Feel free to price compare against all the other travel platforms. I'm confident you're going to be blown away by the savings. Again, a lot of times it's 10, 20, 30% on hotels, resorts, car rentals. Sometimes it's way more than that, especially with the high-end boutique property.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it's interesting that you picked Expedia, which is one of the more expensive travel agencies to compare your price against. Interesting.
There's one component of our life travel platform that I think just makes the whole membership a no-brainer.
See, also the idea of traveling with strangers is not appealing to me. And this is the thing, is that this is a membership, and the reason why they're allegedly getting a discount is because they're doing it in group trips. So when you book your vacation, you're not just booking it for you and your family, like, kind of thing. There's also going to be 10 other Hunbots that are in Nelo that are booking the exact same vacation as you. So you're all going to be going at the same time, probably. And I don't know if that is going to be fun for most people. That's what it appeared to be from what we could see on the website. And that seems to be how they're getting this discount. Because otherwise, it's actually more expensive than a lot of the travel agencies that you can book through. And some of it seemed to be like separate too. So like maybe you would be able to book your flight and your hotel together, but then you would have to book your car service separately. And a lot of times travel agencies have all of those things kind of in one package that you can get if you are going this route, especially if you're doing like a group vacation. Maybe you and 10 friends want to all go somewhere. I don't know. That's the only time that this would really work out, though. If you're kind of a more private vacationer, I don't know if this would be for you. You know, I guess you'd have to ask, like, is it worth giving up some of the privacy that you and your family have to be able to go on a cheaper vacation? And maybe for some people it would be, you know?
If you've ever sat through a painful timeshare presentation, you've seen all that inventory. Well, we basically have a lot of that exact same inventory in our vacation week rentals, where you can save big time on great exotic locations all over the world. There's just one example, Grand Villa Resort down in Orlando, Florida. Most other people are going to pay $700-800. You get it for $200-300 for the whole.
Now, as with sites like hotel.com, do be careful. Because oftentimes you get what you pay for. So they might be showing you this really great villa here in this picture at the Grand Villa Resort, but because you decided to get the room that was only $289, you end up on the other side of that next to the janitor closet. You know what I mean? Just be careful. I don't trust this at all.
Week. I mean, I can't even stay home in Zionsville, Indiana with my family for $300 in a week. So you see tons of that inventory. And then again, if you live in America, you're going to get to be the first to benefit from our Nelo Life trips. Now
these are Nelo Life trips, and that's where I guess, again, it looks like you're booking a whole group.
Life trips are group curated, high touch travel. You'll have a host taking care of you. You have airport transfers, excursions, inclusions, private VIP receptions on the beach, and on and on and on and on. What we found is we can get a lot of great people together. The adults are hanging out, the kids are playing together. You're creating these amazing lifelong memories.
See, so it's more of a group thing.
And high peak experiences, chances are you're never going to want to leave, because you get to have fun with the very people that you're living life with. And we're going to do these based on your interests. Again, through technology, we'll always know what your bucket list items are. If you can dream it, we will curate it. Maybe you love adventure. Maybe you want family friendly. If we have any single people out there, we might do some singles only life trips. We love making a difference and leaving the communities better than when we left them. So all life trips will have a give back component where we get out and spend some time with the people who are impacted by our generosity in churches and NGOs in those areas. And then some life trips will be fully immersive, where you're actually building school side by side with kids and just really experiencing that lifestyle on the trip. We'll do cruising, inspirational, women's empowerment. Again, if you can dream it, we will curate it. And we already, even though we haven't officially pre-launched yet, we have our first life trip that will be coming out in the next 7 to 10 days for you to book. It's probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite, properties in Riviera Maya. 5 days, 4 nights. It'll be in October, I'll tell you that much.
It's a great
luxury,
place.
all inclusive, all you can eat, all you can drink.
Yeah.
You see some of the inclusions there: welcome reception, DJ, open bar on the beach, on and on and on. So hopefully you will get there. There's only 350 rooms at this boutique property. So more details to come there if you're a member.
Again, that's where I went on my honeymoon. And you can go there for $2,000-3,000 tops a person, including your flight. And that is including all of your food and all of your drinks. And so you're not getting a deal with Nelo Life here paying the $59.
And we just want to help you check off more and more of your bucket list destinations. Now, everybody across the world is going to benefit from our live streaming. At least once a month, we're going to bring in a top thought leader based on your feedback.
It sounds like they are too, right? Like he said, you're going to be building a school with kids. Like some of them, there's going to be some activities. And you're going to have to do stuff with other Nelo Life people. So it's probably not even going to be like a personal trip. It'll be more like a business trip with the other Hunbots. You know? You'll need the executive option. We have a cheap airline, Ryanair, that offers cheap holidays in Europe. The prices they quote are low, but you need to add on all sorts of extras like luggage, booking fees that aren't included. So the holiday costs much more in the end, probably like Nelo Life, right?
Expertise, maybe it's goal setting, money management, financial literacy, emotional intelligence, and on and on. And then we're instantly going to get feedback from you. Did you like that speaker? Should we have them back? Should we do that topic again? What's another topic? And then we're going to...
And not live streaming, life streaming. Get it? Because it's all about changing your life.
To take all the content, put it into our own library for members to access.
See what he did there? Library.
And we have other courses we are going to be adding in there as well. Now, as if that's not enough, if you live here domestically, we will scale this globally sooner than you might think. But imagine if you could have access to like top-notch premium products, none of the additives, fillers, nonsense. But what if you didn't have to pay an outrageous amount of money?
Wow.
Like you do, honestly, in most other home-based businesses, just because you have to pay out through a compensation plan. What if you go get those exact same products made at the world-class facilities for a fraction of the price, wholesale pricing? And yes, some of that will be commissionable, but you're going to be amazed at the pricing for our very own products. These are our products. They're on the shelves. They're ready to ship. We will be rolling out our Life Shop here in the not too distant future. And we've got the top 10 selling supplements ready to go on the shelves for you. Now, normally our co-founder, Nick.
All those look like they would be breaking medical, like doing legal income claims, like, or medical claims. I love it.
Who's kind of the investment guru. We'll talk about this, Pete. But if you live internationally, you got something really sweet. I mean, imagine if you're an expert trader to a novice who doesn't really understand anything. Imagine if you could just follow step 1, step 2, step 3, and take as little as $50 of your money or more and put it into our own life trade platform. We call this IntelliBlend. It's a hybrid model, 80% algorithm driven, 20% human live action. And we're always going to be transparent with you. You can see the results here over the last few years. This is our friends who run these bots. They run this platform.
So then this is what he calls being transparent, I guess.
We have a great relationship with them. And imagine if you could be anywhere in the world, even a second, third world country, start off with $50 US, and it grows and compounds 2, 3, 5, 6, 7% on average month over month over month, as long as you just follow the signals. Wouldn't that be amazing? I mean, you can.
Okay, so you just put money in there and then make the interest and get rich? Wow.
Compound that over 3, 4, 5 years. That's life-changing for lots of people. You always have access to your money. We do not touch your money. We don't care what you're doing. Well, I shouldn't say that. We care, just follow the rules, but we're never accessing your funds. It's purely liquid.
Again, outside of the US.
Third-party platform, the most secure one in the world that we know.
So I guess if you were doing this in the US, you would have to let the SEC know about that. And I don't know, are you giving people back returns on this?
But wouldn't it be cool to be able to participate as part of your membership if you live outside the USA? Sorry, Americans, just too highly regulated here. We're not going to dip our toe in those waters, but we'll think of some other creative options for you as well. All right, so let's recap. If you want to be one of the first to get a Nelo lifestyle membership, we talked about all the components in different parts of the world. It's $59. No, Larry, not $5,900, not $590. It's $59 US per month. No contracts, no commitments.
Wait, you don't have them sign a contract? Like you don't have an affiliate agreement? That's not legal.
If you don't love it, you should quit. But our hope is you're going to come in, love everything about what we're doing, our culture, our movement, and just want to be a part of this for life and tell the people that you care about most to be a part of it as well. That's it. No hidden gimmicks, no hidden fees, $59 per month. Quit anytime, but we doubt that you will. We priced it that way so everybody around the world has a chance to participate and win big with us. And if you don't like paying $59 per month, no problem. Go refer 3 other people who also get a lifestyle membership.
Wow.
And then yours is free. Refer 3 and it's free.
Yeah, you get 3 people underneath you and then it's free, huh?
Now, let's see what kind of an audience. We got over 600 people here. So Larry, I want to see who's going to keep it real with us. Does anybody out there want or need to make money? Just let me know. Do you want or need to make money? It's just call it 100, 200. We're not going to shy away from it. We're the owners. We get to pay out as much as we want. And we're going to pay out 70 cents of every dollar back to the field.
Yeah. 70% commissions.
All day, every day.
Is that what that means?
To make you money. As the owners of Nelo Life, if we're not helping you to make more money than we are, we failed you. How's that for a change? How's that for some radical transparency? All right. So now, without further ado, the guy who's really been kind of the heart and soul of developing
You mean, how's that for me pretending that I'm being transparent? That's not okay.
Global unified pay plan.
Unified
is the guy that I'm going to introduce right after I talk about this slide, because he developed this thing with your.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, we're halfway through this now, Eric. Is Larry going to get to speak? Does everybody only get the last 10 minutes of your webinars?
Best interest in mind. If you want to partner up and participate in the unified global pay plan, you can be an affiliate. It's $40 per year to be an affiliate. Your first year.
Whoa. $40 US per year to be an affiliate, $20 US your first year to be an affiliate, and then a minimum $20 US donation of your choice within 30 days of enrollment. So $40 that we're not getting $20 off because we have to then donate it, which I'd rather people donate it than give you an extra $20, but still, what's that about, Eric?
Here it's only $20. We're just going to ask that you make a minimum $20 donation to your favorite church, charity, NGO within your first 30 days of joining. Why?
And then if you don't, what happens? Do you have to pay an extra $20? So it is $40. So then you're not even getting the 50% off. Awesome.
Why? Because we are sincere. We want to make a positive social impact.
We're sincere, so we're going to get you to make a donation out of your pocket that is then tax deductible for $20. That will save humanity.
We want you to go bless other people before you even get started with us. Okay? Help others first. You'll take care of yourself inevitably. So by being an affiliate, you get to participate in our pay plan. You get all kinds of training, development, world-class tools. Everything we do at a world-class level. You get weekly, monthly commissions, tons of fun promotions, incentives coming your way. So now I get to turn it over to the guy who has really kind of engineered this for all of you, and he'll tell you why he did that and kind of his story. But you get to basically participate in the largest industries in the world. Capitalize on the largest industries with us, friends. We're putting you
See, again.
Look at the size of those things.
Just like on passive. Look at the size of the industries. Look, the travel industry is $8.3 trillion this last year. Therefore, we're going to make $8.3 trillion. It's like, that's not how it fucking works. That's not how it works. But, okay. Go off.
Travel, trading alone, biggest 2 industries ever. Without further ado, co-owner, my friend, my brother, Mr. Larry Lane. Show these people how to make money, bro.
Hey, Eric, absolutely incredible job always. So this is our unified global pay plan. I'm so excited about this. You know, one thing when myself and Nick and Eric got together, we wanted to put something together. We've all been in the industry. We've all built big teams, and we looked
How come Orcon never came along?
at ways that we could pay you more and more. So we've got 7 ways that you're going to learn here at Nelo Life. Our first is our starter bonus. So Eric just mentioned it would be $59 for our membership, and then it would be $20 for the first year. So you'll be able to come into the business this year for $79. We're going to give you that $25 starter bonus that's going to be paid weekly. We have our unified bonus, which I'm going to go over. That one is also going to pay weekly. The unified build is going to be our monthly check. We have the CAB bonus, which is our customer acquisition bonus. So if you have a customer that wants to come in just for the 59 and they just want to use the travel or get the products.
Yeah, because people are going to want to pay $59 to shop for your products. Lord, that sounds insane.
Or if they're a global customer, they want to use the travel or actually.
It's not like your Costco.
Use the trading forex bots, they'll be able to come in and you're going to get a $25, you would get a $25 cab bonus on that. If a customer came in, that would also pay $9 to the second level, and it would pay $6 to the third level. We have our customer loyalty program, which I'll talk about that. That's a unilevel structure. That's going to be paid weekly. We have our check matches, which I'm the most excited about.
Oh, weekly.
And we also
Wonder
have
how
our
that's
global
going.
pools. So we're going to be talking about all 7 of those right now, going a little bit more into detail. So this is our customer loyalty program. So basically all of the customers that you bring in, if you think about like a unilevel structure, they're going to be through 5 levels. So any personal customer that you bring in,
there it is, automatic MLM here.
It's going to be 25%, whatever they're doing in our store, Nelo store, if they're buying.
So then, wait, okay. So if you're only making 25%, 15, 10, or 5% off of people, then how do you only need 3 people to pay for your membership? Are you just going to give it to them if they have 3 people, like, for free or something? Like, I'm confused now, Larry. All right, now I'm confused, Larry.
Products, if they're paying their $59 membership fee, you're going to earn 25% on those level 1 customers, 25% on your personals. Level 1, it's going to be 15%, 10%, 5%, and 5%. Just remember, as we're adding more products and more value, anything your customers do as a business builder,
you got to take the health and wellness products so you can live long enough to travel the world and continue to pay their $59 a month for this membership.
To get a percentage of that. Okay, we'll go to the next one.
Lord.
We also have our starter bonuses. This is if someone comes in for the $59 plus the $20 for their first year. For the $79 to be in the business, you are going to earn that starter bonus. So if you're at the top and you bring in Bob, right when Bob comes into the business, you're going to earn $25 as your starter bonus. Now, let's say in this example, Bob went out and Bob brought in Sue and John. They came in for the $79 as well. Bob is going to get that $50 starter bonus. And remember, these are going to pay weekly. So starter bonus is pretty easy. So we'll go to the next one.
But hold on, wait. If you get 3 people, then you don't have to pay for your next month, right?
Larry, next one's my favorite one. It's the backbone of our whole comp plan. This was your baby.
Absolutely. I love this one because it teaches the right behavior. So this is our unified bonus. So, a lot of times if you
gotta get unified.
Think about it. Someone brings you into the business. They kind of leave you. They don't answer your calls. They ignore you. This is the reason we came up with this, because we want people, if you bring somebody into business, we want you to plug in and help them be successful. Okay, this is our unified bonus. Same example. I'm going to bring in Bob and I'm going to get that $25 starter bonus. But right when Bob comes in, I've got a 30-day clock that I have as Bob's sponsor. I have to help Bob get unified. And that means I'm going to help Bob bring in 2 personal people, and then we're going to help those 2 people each get 2. As soon as I help Bob do that, I'm going to get the $75 unified bonus because I help Bob get unified. Now,
so then I would be making money off of Bob, but not off of John and Sue? That doesn't make much sense because in the first chart you told me that I would make 10% off of the next level. So I should be making more than that. I feel like I should also be making $10 off of John and Sue. So I should be making a $120 bonus. According to the first chart. You're trying to stiff me? I know I'm bad at math, but it makes no sense that I would be only making commission off Bob and then the people in pink here and not the people in blue. That makes no sense. I should also be making, because that's only level 3. Okay, like I'm level 1, Bob's level 2, that's level 3. So I should be making at least 5 or 10% according to your first chart. But if we're doing it in dollars, I don't know, $5 or something. Like, I'm having a hard time here, Larry.
Now people say, oh, well, you know, Bob got 2 who got 2. Bob's got the same example right here. Bob brought in John and Bob brought in Sue.
By the way, no matter what, it's illegal. For the second an MLM is giving you bonuses and paying you to help people into the recruitment, into the pyramid, that's illegal. Like, you're not supposed to just get a bonus off of just having them sign up. That's a pyramid scheme, Larry.
Bob he got $50 right there. He got his 2 starter bonuses. But now Bob also has his 2 personals, John and Sue. They've each got 2 on their second level. So now Bob needs to plug in with John and Sue and help John go down and help his 2 get 4. Now Bob's going to get that unified bonus right there. And then because he got John unified, and then he's going to help Sue over here. Sue's got her 2. Okay. He's going to help those 2 each get 4. Bob got another unified bonus off of Sue. This is going to help everybody get your personals plugged in, get them unified.
This makes no sense, Larry.
You're going to make that $100 bonus, the 25 and the 75 every time you do that. This is going to help your build grow, and it's going to really help you plug in your people. We're also going to have a feature where think about every time you sign up a personal, Sue, Bob, John, Kelly, you're going to have a countdown. So you see that Kelly's got 16 more days to get unified. John's got 4 more days to get unified. So you're going to go work with John. So really, really cool. This is going to help duplicate the right behavior down through your build. So this is our 2x16 global unified community build. And what happens is with this
Christus, this is why Transact Card got shut down. Pretty much.
Unified build a 2x16. It literally, you're going to have yourself when you come in. There's going to be 2 positions, and then there's going to be 4 positions and 8 positions. It has to build down. So what we're going to do is if you bring in people
and they start to bring in, it'll be a nice pyramid shape, as you can see. What's that shape there? 3 sides, point at the top. Looks like a pyramid to me.
People, or let's say someone that's above you in the community build, they actually drop people down into your build. Anyone that's in your structure is going to pay you 1.75% all the way up to 2.5% for every single person that lands in your community.
That's not what the first chart said, Larry.
That equates to $1 per person. So everybody you see here, if you put them in or if they spilled in, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1. As you start to make ranks and you start to grow in the company, you will actually be able to earn up to $1.47. Wow. This is every single month. This is going to be paid off of the $59 membership. So every single person.
So then you're making money off of just the membership alone to recruit people into this. So you're making money off recruiting. Excuse me, Larry, that's illegal? It's illegal.
Here's during their lifestyle membership, you're going to be getting those percentages. So let's go to the next slide, Eric. So this is powerful because you got to remember myself and Eric and Nick, we are at the top #1 position.
Guys, look at all of the countries that we prey on. Sign up vulnerable people from. How powerful.
of the community build. Everybody we bring in, this has to fill in full, it has to fill down, and it fills in every single position, which benefits everybody on the Zoom. Because as we drop somebody in, they're literally going to be landing and we're going to be helping people. And remember, I just said, it doesn't matter where someone comes from. If they land in your community build, they're going to be paying you. This is very powerful. If you look at level 4, there's an example, 5%. This is Nick Sorensen and Aaron Whittier came up with this, which is brilliant. So everybody you see here, all these flags in the 2, the 4, and the 8, $1, $1, $1, $1. That 16 line, we're going to give you 5%, which means all 16 of those, even if you sponsored nobody, if you just come in for $79 and don't bring in a single person, as this structure were to fill in, the 16 line is going to pay you $3 per person. You can earn about $75 right there without bringing in a single person. Your membership is $59. This is going to keep massive retention because you can absolutely, literally earn that with just people falling into your team like that. So the other thing is, just remember, it's a 16 level tier. So
help me, I've fallen into an MLM and I can't get up. Like, what do you mean?
You bring in your first, let's say if you brought in nobody, you're going to get 5 levels absolutely free. You bring in your first 2 people, now we're going to give you 10 levels all the way down of the structure at $1 per person. And if you bring in 2 who each get 2, now you're unified. And when you're unified, you get all 16 levels. That's very powerful because I just explained to you about your personals. You bring in John right when you go out and help John get his 2 who each get 2. Not only did you earn that $100 unified bonus, but you really helped him open all of his levels, all 16 levels at $1 per person. So we're going to go on next to the match.
Hold on,
Eric.
Larry, I'm sorry. My math isn't as good as yours. What in a perfect world, 2 by 16 matrix, how many humans is that in one?
How do you, this is your company? This is your company, sir? How do you not know the answer to this question?
2 by 16. If it fills up completely, it's 131,000 humans. So even if it took you a year, that's at $1 a person minimum. That would be $131,000 per month, every month, just off the matrix. Up to $1.
$131,000 a month. You're going to be paying people for signing people up into a matrix? Yeah, that's a pyramid scheme. What happens when people stop signing up? You're just going to continuously be paying out that money? Yeah, okay.
47, it could be $195,000 a month. That's still not the biggest money. The biggest money is on the next slide.
I'm happy about
all
that.
Our professional networkers, they want to know, Larry, is this compressed? What if somebody goes inactive? What if somebody quits? What happens?
Nick Sorensen, he's the brainchild. He actually has it compressed.
Oh my God, Nick Sorensen, one of the biggest MLM robots out here. Brainchild.
And it literally compresses 16 levels up, so it will always find the active person to pay you out every single person. This is the last slide I'm going to go over. This is our matching bonus. You know, this is the one thing that honestly through my career has made me the most money, but it also helps me build with my teams, because if I bring in somebody and they're successful, we want to reward you for that. So we have a 5-tier matching bonus. It's 20% on your personal people that you bring in, whatever they're making every month in the matrix, and then it goes 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%. A lot of times on the matching bonus, you get the big 50% up top. That's where you've got the least amount of people because it's just your personals. By the time you get down to level 4 and level 5, where you eventually could be matching hundreds or thousands of checks, usually you're making 2% right there. We're going to give you that full 10. So this is a very, very big matching bonus. This is one example. So let's just say that you came in and you brought in 10 personal people.
Yeah, I showed you guys this
10 personal people, and they literally, let's say the check match is an average of $100. Okay, that would be $1,500 total that was earned in the matrix at 20%. because they're my level ones, I would get a $300 match. So let's say that those 10 people each brought in 2. Okay. So on the second level, that's 20 people times the same $150 average. Now we've got $3,000 that was earned in matrices. Wow. I get 10%. That's another $300. 20 people each just went out and got 2. Remember, they're getting 2 because they're helping people get 2 who get 2. That's the unification. That's the duplication. So those 2 got 2. That's 40. Now you got 40. Very small $150 average. That's $6,000 that was earned in matrix. 10%. Now I've got $600 in matches on that level. 40 each got 2. 80 at the $150 check. 12,000. 10% on this level. Now I'm at 1,200. It's getting more interesting. 80 each got 2. 160 people, $150 on average in the matrix, $24,000 at 10%. That's going to be 20.
Yeah, and then everybody is doing this, right? So everybody's signing up that many people underneath them. Oh yeah, no, sounds legit.
400 just off that structure. I'd be earning $4,800 a month just off my matching, not counting my matrix, not counting my unified bonuses. This is the best comp plan on the planet, hands down, and I'm very proud that we came out with it. So Eric, I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Love you, buddy. If it was between my wife talking romantically to me or you talking about comp plans, I don't know, man. It's just it's a toss up. Love you, dude. Love your heart. All right, we're gonna finish up quickly before you head over to Randy Schrader. Friends, we're here to just co-create a global community. If you want to come in, have fun. If you want to come in and be part of an uplifting culture, if you want to come in and make money, a combination thereof, I don't care. I just want good people to come in, right? We have a co-creation agreement. You have rights here. You can see this all over our website and in your digital office.
So wait, you do have to sign a contract, right? Because there is an agreement.
Just want good people to come in.
Nelo Life co-creation agreement. As a Nelo Life affiliate, you have the rights to be our top priority through authentic transparency, to share the revenue and be paid on time every time, to participate in fun incentive trips and promotions, to work with you to uplift your local communities, to have real peace of mind as a partner with the corporate team, to be our voice, eyes, and ears in the field, and then to reasonable notice of any major decisions.
Right. We have a co-creation agreement.
And then to lifelong adherence to our core values of transparency. Teach transparency and transformation.
Here, you can see this all over our website and in your digital office. We obviously want you to do your part to protect this house. Just a reminder, if you want to come in, be a member, starting next week, it's $59 per month. If you want to be an affiliate, just $20 your first year. Just please give a $20 donation to your family.
See, just $20 your first year, but then also give a $20 donation.
Church, NGO, or charity.
$40. Let's go, Nelo.
And here's what I'll leave you with. Last words I got. I wish you could plug into me, Larry, Nick's minds and our hearts. We're fired up. We never thought we'd be in this position, but here we are for you. This is every bit as much your company as it is ours. We're not driven by money. We've made plenty of money. That's fine. Making money is great. You can do more good in the world. We're not here for money.
That's why we were doing MLMs for 20 years and then made one. Has nothing to do with money, we promise.
We want to make a difference.
We don't want money.
To leave a lasting legacy. We would invite you, if you're a good...
Okay, we don't want money, but we really want a successful business and where everyone makes money. But we just don't want any.
Person. Leave your egos at the door.
I'm going to be a millionaire.
No deals here. Everybody's paying the same $79. Nobody gets a special deal. And quite truthfully, big egos won't last here. We're going to build an amazing culture that chews and spits out the wrong people. We're all God's children. Not everybody's a fit right now. If you're a good human being and you want to come in, you want to get excited, be coachable, have a great attitude, humble yourself, get to work, we are going to radically change the world.
Humble yourself and be coachable. Yep, it's a cult.
A positive dent in the universe. All right. Thanks for coming in. What I want everybody to do, grab more of your favorite people. If you're brand new, you're somewhat intrigued, get your favorite people, go to Randy Schrader's Facebook page. Randy Schrader, he is a legend. He is one of our amazing key leaders that said yes early.
Mark says, if you don't like Nelo Life, you don't want to create a better world. And shame on you. Shame.
And he's also going to follow that up with a fast start training. So just a little extra treat for you on this Thursday or Friday, whatever it happens to be in your part of the world. Go over to Randy Schrader's Facebook page. He's going live right now. Love you all. Woo! We are Nelo Life. We're going to go Nelo. We're going to go change a lot of lives together. God bless. Have a great evening. Thanks, Larry.
Yeah, wonderful. Nelo Life. Teach, travel, transform. Yeah, no, that was wonderful. It seems like you guys are just doing endless webinars of pretty much the same presentation, just over and over and over again. And you recently posted up a video as if you had something new. Here it is. It was called Let's Make Waves with Nelo. Very short. Woo! Party time!
In a world as diverse as ours, where languages, cultures, and traditions vary widely, it's easy to feel disconnected. But amidst this beautiful tapestry of humanity, there's something that unites us all. Waves. Yes, waves. The rhythmic dance of water that knows no borders.
Because you guys are going to make waves. See what I did there? Look, I can do it too, Eric.
Bringing the world together as one. Welcome to Nelo Life, where we understand the power of waves. Here, we don't just ride them, we make them.
I fucking knew it. Like, this would not be an MLM if they did not make that analogy. Well, at least he's better at analogies than Ash.
Change lives,
we'll give him that.
Create opportunities, architect dreams, and sow seeds of hope. It's about more than just making a splash. It's about making a difference. Experience the Nelo Lifestyle Membership that opens doors to a world of tailored opportunities, providing unique benefits and experiences based on your region. Whether you're seeking to make wise financial choices or embrace life's adventures, explore the global offerings awaiting you. Introducing Nelo Life Travel for all members globally, your exclusive gateway to unparalleled travel experiences. With our dedicated portal, you gain access to the lowest prices available on a wide range of accommodations.
Or you could just be like the person that gave them 5 stars and pretend that you went on a trip through them. You can do that too. It'll be cheaper for you.
Including hotels, resorts, cruises, vacation weeks, cars, and activities. No more hours of searching and comparing prices. With Nelo Life Travel,
So you've never heard of any of the travel agencies that do? Okay.
You'll have more time to immerse yourself in unforgettable
That's kind of sus, considering you want to be a travel one yourself.
Experiences. Discover new horizons and create unforgettable memories with Nelo Life. Embark on unforgettable journeys with Nelo Life Trips. Meticulously curated travel experiences where every detail is expertly arranged for you. Join a group of fellow members and indulge in hassle-free adventures to top destinations worldwide.
See, it seems like it's always a group outing.
From seamless airport transfers to...
And it seems like it's always a planned outing. Like, you can't just go with you and your family with a group of people and then just go and lounge around on the beach. Like, there's stuff that you got to do as a group, which I don't like personally.
Exclusive welcome receptions, our trips are designed to exceed your expectations. Prepare to be delighted with luxurious surprises at every turn as you explore the world with Nelo Life Trips. All Nelo Life streaming members globally can immerse themselves in transformative masterclasses covering essential aspects of personal and professional development, including...
So this is kind of like their version of Academy.
Goal setting, effective money management strategies, fostering meaningful relationships, optimizing health and wellness, mastering communication skills, honing leadership abilities, and fostering collaborative teamwork and more. For our
making a cult.
Lifestyle members within the United States, shop with confidence in the Nelo Life Shop, where you'll find curated collections of premium products at value-packed pricing.
Well, it says if Eric Allen or Larry Lane are there, I'd rather holiday elsewhere. Thanks, I'm good.
We're committed.
You don't want Eric and Larry coming up to you in their Speedos to talk to you about how you gotta unify yourself while you're on vacation? Then you have to go to some big trust event with them. We gotta all prove your loyalty to Eric Allen.
Passing savings on to you with every product, ensuring you get
You're not gonna join right now?
the best deals possible on the products you already buy. With Nelo,
They're really not, though. They're pretty expensive. Like, they're the same price as you would get on Amazon.
Trade for our lifestyle members outside the United States, you can rest assured, knowing your capital is in expert hands. Our intelligent blend of professional traders is designed to protect your capital while optimizing growth. Through a strategy of diversification among multiple algorithms coupled with human management. Discover the difference firsthand for just $59 a month with no contracts or time commitments. Now that you're familiar with the incredible offerings of your Nelo Lifestyle membership, we invite you to join us in spreading the word and sharing these transformative experiences with others. Together, let's inspire others to embrace a life of excellence and optimal living. We invite you to seize this opportunity to partner with us and become an affiliate of Nelo Life.
See, that's why they're selling the membership, because it's not just about having a membership to go travel or buy the health products, you see. Health and wellness shit. No. You're buying a membership to change your entire life around. What they really are selling you is like them being life coaches and you being one as well, pretty much.
And make waves together.
Make waves.
Waves of impact make a difference in your family, your community, and extend it to the farthest corners of the globe. Build a business with us that not only thrives, but also uplifts those around you. By mentoring others, teamwork, cooperation, and supporting personal growth. By volunteering your time and talent to support.
See, it sounds like that's a lot of what the traveling's going to be about.
And give back. By giving others the chance to shape their future and legacy to impact generations. At Nelo Life, we invite you to join us in making these big waves. Waves of positive change that ripple across borders, touching hearts and inspiring.
Violet says, explain again why I want my travel agent to supply my magnesium and manage my stock portfolio. Anyone? Anyone? Wes says, yeah, all for the low fee of $59 a month. I don't want to do any of that. Because that's the other thing. Like, then you're also doing that for other people too, right? If you're joining this to be an affiliate, as they call them, a distributor, a hun.
Inspiring minds. We believe in a powerful global connection.
Yeah, that's not their conference, though, so.
We believe in the strength
that I would let you know.
Of a unified team, where differences are celebrated and embraced. It's about creating a movement of change, doing things differently. Together, let's co-create.
Doing things differently. All of our favorite buzz phrases.
Create something that has never been done before.
Never been done before. Next, he'll say, do or die.
Where you are.
Where it's all done for you.
We're at the center. Where
we're in it to win it.
Action makes a difference. Welcome to Nelo Life, where we make waves. Are you ready to dive in?
Not really. Not really. But I do thank you for letting me watch you so that I could just kind of really show everyone that this is a waste of money. I do appreciate that. So that's all I got for you guys today on Nelo Life. They have launched now to the public, so they are trying to sign people up and recruit people. Like I said, you cannot see what they're selling on the website until after you join. Hate that. I hate everything about this. This is going to be my second least favorite MLM, on passive being my least favorite, because they're not doing anything. So I guess we'll just have to kind of wait and see how these guys go going forward, and just kind of keep a little eye on them to see if I can find some more information about their health and wellness products, and if they are doing any illegal medical claims, because it looks like by the products they have that would be right up their alley. So I hope you guys had fun with that today. Gave your mind a little bit of a break from On Passive, because we'll be getting back to that probably tomorrow if they do a 360. So stay tuned to the community tab. The monthly fee is free if you get 3 people in level 1, 5 people in level 2, 15 people in level 3, and something like that, right? Whatever it is. When I go on vacation, I'm on vacation, right? We're not working our MLMs like they want you to do. Where even if you're in other MLMs, you have to work while you're on vacation, and they like post about it on social media like it's a great thing. Like, look at me working on vacay. You can too. And I'm like, why would I want to do that? I want to go on vacay, you know? But this one really is taking that again to a whole nother level. So I'm kind of looking forward to see what happens with it. They've been launched now for a couple months, so we'll revisit it again in another couple weeks and see how they're doing. I hope that all of you have a fabulous, amazing rest of your days. I love you all. Thank you for being here. If you wouldn't mind giving this a like, subscribing if you're new here, think about joining our fabulous, amazing members. All of the beautiful people do, and it's the best way to support the channel. And yeah, like I said, stay tuned in the community tab, and I'll see you all probably tomorrow. Mwah! Bye!
Queen of Karma, spitting fire like a dragon, torching scams, ain't no lagging. Expose the villains, no chillin', she real, stay killin'. Manipulation tactics, break it down like fractions. Watch your videos, gain traction, mind in action. Sub to her channel, truth candle burning bright, illuminating dark corners, bringing scams to light. Queen of Karma, grinding day and night, unveil the schemes, make the world right. My mentality, she dissecting the madness, awesome realness. Teach you how to stop the fakes, dodging all the ill stress. Her words piercing like arrows, no shadows. Follow her lead, avoid the gallows. Stay woke, folks, don't get caught in the hype. Queen of Karma got that insight, clear sight. Deflect the con, scam alarms, bringing sheep flight. Wisdom flowing, unmasking the night. Karma queen, reign supreme, scammers nightmare, that's the theme. She got the strategy, breaking down your fantasies. Every tactic she witnessed, break free from the sickness. Channel wisdom, slickness, ain't no hit or miss. Sub to her channel, truth candle burning bright, illuminating dark corners, bringing scams to light. Queen of Karma, grinding day and night, unveil the